Hey, I feel like I went live, but that I didn't check to see if anybody else was live, and I should have. Um, but oh well, too late now, right? Sorry. If anybody else is live, my apologies. This cat gets on my nerves, man. Every time I go live. Is somebody else live right now? I don't know. Hi, Penny. Hello. Um, the reason why I'm going live is because, first of all, I was listening to somebody's live stream, and you can tell by the words that they're using that, yes, creepy Jules has been trying to, and manipulate their, thinking. And hi, Marianne, hi, Chris. Manipulate their thinking into, you know, start talking again. Okay. And I noticed that she had put up on her community post something about Diane Ostertag going in there, and she had to take a screenshot and fucking put it up, and all it said was, Diane had gone into the live stream and wasn't treated very nicely, and um and Kendra said that, they had talked to her like a child, and that was the extent of it. Okay. I myself, I didn't exactly hear that live stream, but I do know that Tiffany hasn't always been very nice to people that have gone into her live stream from here. They'll say things like, "Oh, we don't tell people." I'm talking about Tiffany H, by the way. We'll tell people, or no, we don't tell people who they can go in. We don't care who, but then, it seems like they're pretty mean to people that have gone places and then go there. So and then she proceeds to call Tandra a bitch in her community post. Now, I mean, here's what really gets me. I notice she's still going on too, acting like, she's still going on and acting like people are calling CPS on her and stuff. Now, I never called CPS. Hi, Tandra. I never called CPS on you. Okay. I don't. If you don't believe me, then that's your problem. But I didn't, and I'm going to need you to stop implying that I did. What I'm going to need you to do, Tiffany H, is grow a sack and actually speak to the person that you know did call them. Okay. And and everybody knows who said that they did, because they said it. And yet it still hasn't come out of your mouth. You still keep saying or implying that it was me or Sharon. Because you even said today something about hold on. Hi, Diane. Hi. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Mike. Hi, Diane. Okay, so now here's the thing. So here's the thing, TH. If you'd like, I can post, since you're always taking down your chats, you know what I mean? So I can't do that because you always take down your live streams, most of them anyway. You did take that one down, so I'm thinking probably you realize and know that you did sound like an ass in that one. What I do have though is the screenshots of how rude your chat was being to her. Now, so that was prior to your screenshot that you put up on your community post trying to incite some shit again, like always. Okay. Jesus Christ. Hi. Yeah, because you've always been very kind and nice. And I will post those screenshots of that chat so people can see what was being said to you. Unfortunately, we do not have the audio, but maybe sometimes she might feel it appropriate to release the actual audio so people can make their own opinion on how you were treating Diane, and they could come to their own conclusion instead of you hiding something like that and then pretending that Diane did something to you with your and calling Tandra a bitch. You took down the video and now you're pretending. So you're a fake. That's being a fake right there. You understand? That's not a genuine person. That's somebody who's setting something up to make somebody else look bad. And that's what you did. Now she's got a right to express her opinion of how she felt, and Tandra has a right to express what she saw. You don't have the right to comment on it at all unless you're going to leave your part in it up. You always say you take accountability. Leave the fucking video up and let other people come to their conclusion. You don't get to have half the story up there. Hell no. No, that's not taking accountability. That's not taking accountability. That's not having a situation happen and the person that it happened to and the person who saw it, who's their friend, making a conversation about it. And then you remove your part in it, your part that you are accountable for, and then put up some bunk community post with some one comment in it saying, right, Penny? Right? Absolutely, because they would just do it to make us look bad. Like we'll mention something about it after, but they'll have taken their part down. So stop saying you take accountability for things, Tiffany. H. Stop it, because you don't. Because you take your videos down, and you don't. You don't. That's not taking accountability. It's stirring some shit, and then thinking you get to show one side of a story, acting like it never happened, and this person's just spewing off. Yeah, you know what else you need to do, Penny, is go in there as a stock account so you can see, because people block people just so they can talk shit about them. They got fucking nasty, spineless ways about them. Hi, Sunshine. You know what else I noticed was Boohoo put up a video about Kimberly. Now, do you specifically, Boohoo, go to every, anywhere you can find, and if one of my mods or something has put a um comment somewhere, do you specifically make videos about them? Because you're really reaching there. You really are. You're like really reaching. Just that's like if I made videos about every comment that I saw about myself, there'd be hundreds. The fact that, but see, I don't have to because I can make videos about videos that are made about me. Videos, actual videos made about me and my friend and stuff. See, so you, Boohoo, having to seek out like the one comment that might have um said something, hi Nepatrish, to somebody that you don't like, and you make an 11-minute video on it, that's really kind of weird in a way. And then you got e-beggars in there giving comments. Like, do you guys know how ridiculous it looks that um your right, Penny? Yeah, and people will block things individually, personally, will block so that they can talk shit because they want to think that they're, have a spine. Hi, Net Net. Oh, that's funny. I almost did. Um, Tandra, I saw on a live stream these idiots. I think it was Bobby Ramos who was saying it, of course, because she's an idiot. She says, now I'm starting to wonder if she's not one of the clones of me because she says, I was in Seculars and SG was in there. I don't go to Seculars live streams. Did you see me in his live stream the other night? Because I don't go to his live stream. So I'm wondering if she's got, that's why she blocks everybody so they can't see her, so she can clone people and they won't see them, in my opinion. Oh, what do you mean that was you? As me? No, she said me. Hi, Mr. Work. I was pretty sure. Oh, they called you a troll? Oh my God, really? She's such an idiot. She's the troll. God, she's pathetic. Oh, it's so weird. She said that I was in there and I wasn't in there. Remember, I was like, no, I'm never going in there. I'll tell you, we're not the only channel though with fucking drama. I saw a live stream last night. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was about somebody. Oh, that was Kimberly. I don't know why she gave her a thumbs up. I wouldn't have. I would have given her a thumbs down, but no, I told her to go in there because she was telling people I was struck. I was struck. I told her to go there. Sunshine. I told her not to give a thumbs up, but she might have thought of that as an afterthought. I'm sure it wasn't anything nefarious. But I asked her to go in there for me. Yeah, I just wanted her to because the lady was putting up some fucking video telling people I was struck or something. I don't know why. The lady's a sicko. But my point of this like video, there's a couple of reasons, okay? One is that seriously, TH, stop implying that me or Sharon or that it's anonymous and you don't know who called CPS on you because you do know who called initially on you, and yet I've never seen you address that thing or address that person, that incident, not thing. I mean, I don't mean thing. Um, I didn't know she was going live. My bad. Oh, she said that you did too. Oh my God. Why would she say you? Like, why would she like come up with you? You're very, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know she had had an issue with you. Okay, sunshine. We get it. um, oh yeah. I like the chosen one community, don't get me wrong. But I think that I think that your friend Nitty kind of put you in the position where if he has never given you a shout out before, and the only video that he gave you a shout out on, right, is the video where he's got my face in the avatar saying that I faked cancer. I think sharing it in your community post um is kind of fucked up. But he probably wanted to see if you would, and you did. If that's out of all his videos, if the only one he's gonna give you a shout out in is that one, then he was putting you in a position and you fell right into it. Now you may not think that matters, like who cares? Because you like Nitty and he's, your first, so you're whatever, blah blah blah. But you got to read between the lines there. You've been there for him for a long time. The only one he gives you a shout out in. Okay, Sunshine. The only one he gives you a shout out in is one like that, then that's pretty bad, you know? I'm wondering if I should wait to do my live stream because I want to do commentary on something. I'm gonna do commentary on something, so um that's up to you guys. Should I keep going or what? I mean, I don't know if I'll end up coming back though. Now is the time. So um I'm just gonna do it. Get it over with, fuck it, right? Who cares? Yeah, but in the future, Tiffany, I'm gonna need you because you don't know for sure and you want to keep, oh, okay, Penny, and you want to keep going on like as if I'm gonna need you. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, and she had scheduled, and I didn't. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so what I'm saying though, Tiffany, is from now on, you talk about, you say the name. When you say, oh, it's not child abuse if I don't tell Zachy I love him, you say who put that in their video. You, the same person who says they called CPS on you, you start focusing on them, lady. I don't know if you're scared to death of them or something, but no, 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 no. I am no longer taking the blame for things other people do. Okay. So unless you're going to start saying chosen one community in your videos and addressing her, and you can address Sharon because I know she does do things, but get my fucking name out of your mouth. No, you don't get to fucking, I'm not interchangeable. Not like your little scabby legged friend Jules said, okay? I am not. I'm me, they're them, okay? And don't fucking come in my room taking screenshots of people, calling my friends bitches after you take down a video where you were the initial bitch. So disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within Fair Use Act guidelines. It has been altered in speed and it is being used for commentary, entertainment, educational purposes only.
You know, them thinking that we're responding, so on and so forth. But thank you, Missy.
Now, you do understand, Tiffany, that no, just because you took down your video doesn't mean that you're responding. It means that we responded and you exploited it.
But at the same time, I think it's important that we use them as an example of
well, then if you're going to use anybody as an example, host a live telling her to kill herself. I didn't say for her to kill herself. Because I pressed about Nitty's live stream. What do you mean I pressed about Nitty's live stream? I really don't care. I didn't fake cancer. I don't give a fuck about Tiffany H. Chosen One Community. I didn't fake cancer. I'm saying she must be scared of you if she's not going to address you directly. And Nitty's a fucking piece of shit because I didn't fake cancer. Okay? And I never would share something like that about you if somebody was saying that you faked cancer or something derogatory about you and be all chuffed about, you know, them saying my name in a derogatory video about somebody who hasn't done anything to you. You know, who I wouldn't put you on the spot like that. And that's what he did to you. And I don't know if you think I faked cancer, so saw no problem with putting that up there. But it would be different if it was in the video and it wasn't the title and the thumbnail, but it is the title and the thumbnail. You know? But I didn't tell her to kill herself, and you know that because we already spoke on the phone about that. I never said kill herself, and you know that. So why you would, you know, change that now? I just told her to drive down a curvy highway. That's all. And live stream and tell her to kill herself. And you know that. So now why you would change a narrative is, you know, disturbing. But anyway. What do you mean? Take accountability for my own problems. It's not my problem. And I just said what the problem was. The problem is that Tiffany wants to imply that other people are harassing her when I don't give a shit about Tiffany H. You know, that high hidden blessings. You know, that's the problem. Now you heard what was said, so nice try. Yeah, cancer is not a fucking joke. And, you know, what do you mean what I'm doing? All I'm saying is you're the one who said that you called CPS, okay? And what do you think I'm doing, Chosen One Community? Nothing against you. I'm not fucking doing anything against you. I'm not bashing you. I just think it was shitty that the only time, you know, Nitty gives you a shout out is during a very disgusting live stream. And that, you know, do you think I do? She's been, I never hear her mention your name. You know, and maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case. I never really hear her be specific. Be specific for anything. That's what I'm saying in the title. She needs to be more specific. She doesn't get to just accuse everybody of harassing her. You know, she doesn't get to just accuse everyone of harassing her. I liked your video that you did. I played it. You know, I played the video. I liked the video. And she only talked about one spot where, you know, and again, right. I mean, nobody does call his daughters that, you know what I mean? But and they sound very good. I mean, he even is very attentive to them. There's no reason for him to say I fake cancer. I mean, he can say, have the proof of what? Yeah, she never does. Hi, cutie pie. You know, she needs to fucking be more specific. I'm tired of being interchanged with these people. You know, I'm not interchangeable. You know, yeah, I mean, I'm back and forth and deflect all day. No, this is the first time I've been on today. So are you saying it was okay for him to say I faked cancer? You think that's okay? It was me tapping us. Oh, she did, Marianne. Oh, okay. I didn't hear. But then why does she keep saying that shit? I don't even think anybody is calling CPS on her lately. It sounds like she's had CPS in her life way before, you know? Right. I'm asking you if you think it's right that Nitty said I was faking cancer. And if you thought it wouldn't hurt my feelings to see that you shared it and said, "Ah, thanks, Nitty." I didn't know it was about him shouting you out in that video, but I do think, you know, why privately? Why not publicly? He said it publicly. No, she does lie. Yeah, she lies. That's why I said she needs to be more specific because I do believe that she lies. I've seen her lie. I mean, that's not even an issue. She lies. I just think that she's getting an earful from that Jules all the time, you know, because she's using her phrases now. I called you CSI. I called you Crime Scene Louie. You know that live stream that he's saying, the initial one where he's saying was involved in what happened to his kids is a lie, right? You know I don't have anything to do with his kids or him.
Not to do that
Can you guys hear this?
we show kids and we show human beings that it's okay to be depressed. It's okay to feel anxiety. And it's okay to admit that it's all in, you know.
Right. Okay. Okay, Tiffany. With that being said, how about you stop posting community posts after you take down a video about it? You know? If he responds to what? If he responds to what? I was talking to you. I mean, I really could give a crap about him. I think he's prejudiced. Not to mention, if he actually took a $2,000 moving fee from that, Campbell building, and he actually had another apartment, he's scamming. And so he's going to say, I fake cancer while he's, scamming, having two apartments, saying that he had nowhere to go and he was going to be homeless and all this shit. And he has the audacity to say that I was, what do you mean, Nitty, don't talk behind your back? I like CWC too. Yeah, CWC. We all like CWC. She does great videos. Um, my point being was my feelings were hurt, you know.
It's okay. You don't have to fall under the victim.
Well, if you think my feelings are whatever, I guess.
Right? Because now, instead of these bullies and these mass manipulating groups of girls, mean girls.
See how she said mean girls? We all know who uses that phrase. We got fucking little butterfly queen there,
Just making fun of you and that's it. They're now, when you defend yourself or when you get emotional, you're now a victim. Now they use that.
Can somebody drop Chosen One Community's link, please? Tandra, can you drop Chosen One Community's links? And can you also drop you can drop Chosen One Girls link. Was it on Chosen One Girls or Detroit? Well, they can get it from her community post anyway. They can find Nitty's from her community post. But if you could drop Chosen One Community, because she's really got some great videos. She does have good videos. All the things I've done to you. What have I done to you? I haven't done anything to you, CWC. I wasn't aware that I did anything to you. And what I do know I did to you, I publicly apologized to you, and we've spoken since then. I didn't know that we were in a bad place. No. You got unmodded because I didn't know where you stood with things. I don't know where you stand. See, I feel like you're on the fence, Chosen One. Maybe we both feel like that. Maybe we should talk. I feel the same way. So it seems like we both have the same, maybe misunderstanding or something. Maybe we both need to just talk privately. Because I've always liked you.
Say, oh, look at Miss Victim. Oh, look at her. She's quite the victim. And they use that word because they know.
I don't think we call you a victim, Tiffany H. We don't use that. If any seculars come in here, get secular. You could just take secular right out. You know what I mean? I don't know why you're laughing. Are you laughing at her?
that it's just not something that
She doesn't do
people
panels.
resonate with, I guess is what I can say to keep it respectful.
Can you guys hear her? Or should I put the speaker on it? Can you guys hear TH?
Another thing is, if you have a friend or a loved one that is addicted to anything, if it's methadone, if it's Suboxone, if it's heroin, if it's fentanyl, if it's alcohol, if it's tramadol, if it's Tylenol, fucking all, okay?
Not really? Okay. Thank you for responding, Marion.
If it's sip and scissor, you know, whatever, just anything, okay? If you have a
Who has an addiction to sniffing scissors? That seems weird.
friend that's addicted to something and it has overcome their life. My mom used to be addicted to cigarettes like that. She'd smoke 3.5 packs a day, yo.
That's a lot.
Okay. And then we started talking to her about it and she started setting them down. So the ashtray smoked at least 2 packs, but
She looks thinner now.
you know, whatever. So all of us can be addicted to something, but if you have a friend or family
She must have had her baby. Just kidding. I was just kidding. I'm only joking. Just kidding.
member that is addicted to a narcotic or you know, a substance that is habit forming and mind altering, try to help them. If you see a fellow YouTuber that you think is high or that you think struggling
No, she said sniffing scissors.
with their addiction, don't use that to incriminate them. Use that to empower them, help them. Use something.
Now, I saw a video where she was, they said nodding out, okay? I'm not really sure exactly if she was nodding out in that video. I will say it was really weird what occurred. She did kind of like, I don't even know. But whatever she's going through, hi Simca, like if it's, you know, if it's whatever, you know, whatever it is, that's her life, you know, we all have our own life. Sipping Surzip. Oh, that's what she said? Sipping Sur. Oh, okay. Okay. She was not nodding out that. Yeah, it looked like she was like in some kind of deep thought for a minute, right? But it wasn't on any channel that I know. And it was a different channel, some different channel. I can't even remember the name of the channel. Does anybody know what the name of the channel was that had that video on it? But to be quite honest with you, her life is her life. Whatever she does is her deal. You know, we all got our own issues, you know. Right, right, exactly. It's not my business. Marianne, right, exactly. I didn't call CPS on her. As long as she's not talking about me or, you know, putting up some community posts, you know, fucking trying to incite something or imply, yeah, it was on her own live, but it was a video. Yeah, it was a video. I don't know the channel. I think I saw it shared on somebody who I thought was her friend, actually, to be sure. I think it was on the community post of somebody who I thought was. I keep thinking and feeling like it was like either on eBeggars community post or on Crystal's. I'm not sure whose community post it was on, but that's where I saw it. And I didn't even look at any more on the channel to see if there was anything more on the channel. I can't remember the name of it. But her eyes didn't close or anything. I mean, it just seemed like she was staring at something, and then she said, "Oh, that's weird." Like maybe something was going on outside of the car that she was looking at, and said, "Oh, that's weird." Right, right. She could be exhausted, Marianne. You're absolutely right. I mean, she does have a lot, like a lot on her plate, so she could be. Absolutely, Marianne. Absolutely, absolutely.
That you take as a weakness, as a strength to get them out of muddy waters. How dare you guys think that it's funny to play games with my
No, it wasn't. That's not where I saw it, Cutie Pie. It was somewhere else, a video. It might be on Sharon's community post too, but I don't know. Like I said, her life is her life, and you know, it is what it is. Whatever, she's busy. She does what she does.
sobriety. It's not funny. My sobriety is mine. And
Right.
there are three
And cancer and everybody else's issues are theirs. Nobody should be thinking anybody's, you know, difficulties in life are funny, and people should be able to share their children and their milestones and their joys and their tragedies and their thing. They should be able to talk about those types of things. But there's people out there who just go on and on. Now, remember though, Tiffany, you did come into this community acting like, you know, um, saying some things. So when you take accountability for doing something, it's a good possibility that if you know that Sharon is the one who caused CPS, and you don't know, I mean, I'm telling you that I didn't cause CPS on you. Hi, Elliot. But if you aren't sure or anything, that'd be like me continuously blaming you for doing something and trying to push that narrative to people, um, just for them to dislike you, which is what you're doing.
things that I asked. 3 things that I asked to leave me alone with. My sobriety, my mental health, well, my addiction, my mental health, and my kids. That's it. And now you guys are going to attack one of them.
You guys, that's what's pissing me off. That you guys thing. It's not you guys. Can you be more specific? You don't get to just encompass everybody with blanket statements like that.
3 things. So at this point, it's intentional. It's intentional. You want to see me cry. You want to make fun of me. You want to see me stumble.
She said that? Chosen One Community? I didn't know that. And here's another thing too, that she's not even acknowledging the fact that she was talking to the librarian about what the little kid had accused the father of. I mean, we all know that schools are mandated reporters. Schools are mandated reporters. So, I mean, has she even considered that it could have been the school? Has she even considered that? Or does that just not fit her narrative?
You want to see me fall. But the funny thing is I stumble and I fall, and I'll do it right in front of all of you guys. I have no problem admitting when I'm stumbling and falling. I have no problem stumbling and falling. I've done it quite often.
Okay, Tiffany, but that's fine. I mean, I see a few people talking, but not as many as she seems to imply.
And I also have no problem with taking accountability for the reasons I stumble and fall. And that's the difference between you and I.
What do you mean that's the difference between you and I? And who does she mean? Who does she mean? Well, then if she can't, if she doesn't, um, oh, she said she relapsed and CPS cut her hair. Really? Because she had told me that, yeah, I think it was the school too. And we heard the little boy say it looked like the library teacher, I thought she said that she hadn't used. So when they cut her hair, she was so proud because there was nothing in her hair. Wow, chosen one community. That's bad. But we don't know really what was going on even prior to, you know? That shit could have been going on even before YouTube, you know? Could have been. 2 field trips. Wow, that's sad. I didn't even know they were doing field trips anymore in school. I know that it seemed like there was a lot less when my kid was going to school. God, I used to love field trips. Remember that? Field trips were so cool. Yeah, I thought they would have to go to court for that, Hidden Blessings. Like they couldn't just show up at her house and cut her hair like that. Yeah, it's got to be by the roots. Yeah.
You said I can take accountability for the part I played. You're a narcissist. You'll never take accountability.
See, but now she's like you're, like as if she's speaking to somebody. Um, oh my God, really? I think they'd have to go to the hospital for that. Was she at the hospital? Yeah, not cut. It's gotta be the follicles. Yeah. Yeah, they sure were, Elliot.
Always about you.
Always about who?
This is your job. This is how you make a living. It's by belittling others. And you talk about someone being a stripper or a call girl. Shit, I'll be a call girl any.
So she must be talking about Sharon there because Sharon had put yeah, no, they wouldn't do that. And there really hasn't been anything really proven about it. And she doesn't even have to prove it. Bottom line is, to be quite frank, and I don't want to sound like callous or anything, but at this point, I don't even really care. You know what I mean? Like, I just want her to, yeah, you have to go to a lab. Yeah. Um, yeah, at this point, but I can tell that she is because now she's talking about Sharon's video about Jules, right? Now, I don't think that did Sharon say she was a stripper? She didn't say she was a stripper. That right, chosen one community, absolutely. Oh, really, not Patricia? Huh. I smell something fishy. Oh, it could be me. I saw them in a live stream. Somebody in a live stream calling me Tuna Tracy. Diane. They're so sweet. Um, I really think that she's talking about, I don't know. I don't know. I think she's talking about Sharon, but the bottom line is, oh, she unprivated the lives? You mean the ones from her other channel, her Havasi one? But I feel like she's been talking to Jules a lot anyway, 'cause she is repeating a lot of the Jules stuff.
Day. over making money to bully people. I'd rather use my own body than someone else's. Because it's my body to use. How dare you use someone else's? How dare you think that you're that important to do that? You're not important. You're just like we are. So here you are.
Well, everybody's important, Tiffany. Everybody's important. Everybody is. I just wish she'd be more specific.
Sitting on a pedestal of nothing. You know? And that's the thing, you guys. We have to remember that just because we want to rise above doesn't mean that we don't feel low. And it doesn't mean that we can't defend what's right and move forward in a positive.
Well, nobody said that and you couldn't, Tiffany. All I'm saying is I saw your community post and thought it was pretty fucked up. And yet your video pertaining to it is gone.
way. We don't have to be little individuals. We don't have to call them out. We don't have to be, they are.
All right. You don't have to belittle individuals. You don't have to call them out. So what would you say that your community post is? Where you're talking about Tanger and Diane. What would you say that is? Would you say that's doing something like what you're saying you don't do?
Well, we can make our stance clear. Just as I've done.
That's her audio.
You know, you don't have to do that. Just like we don't have to do that. I've done all that I can do at this point. I can't do anything else. All I could do was apologize for my wrongs.
Or you could not put up community posts pertaining to a live stream that you've removed so that people can't see your accountability in it.
Sure that they're individually not talked about in my live chat, and neither am I. And make sure that I'm not speaking about anybody's illnesses, even if it's to defend them. Anybody's, you know, grief, things that I do not get permission for. Make sure that I'm not doing something to another person that I wouldn't want done to me.
Like putting up community posts, calling them a bitch.
Because when I look back on my live streams, especially on the How to Be Human channel, sometimes I like make my
Net Patricia, I think everybody thinks that's your picture and your avatar.
myself sick to my stomach. Like, damn, Tiffany, seriously? One time I did a 7-hour live, guys. 7 hours. Seven hours. That's crazy. Just bitching about Sharon. That's crazy.
What's that D word called? That her dissertation. Cindy Infinity calls her dissertations.
Crazy. People loved it. They laughed. I had 3,000 views, literally.
I doubt she had 3,000 views. I'm just saying. Hi, Day Day. Told you. Told you that, Patricia.
So they loved it.
Simta, how's your husband doing? How is everybody doing here? I hope everybody's doing great.
But I didn't love it. I felt like shit. How can someone do this every day and feel good about themselves?
Oh, now she must be talking about me. She's going to talk about long live streams. I mean, I haven't been having that long of live streams lately, but usually when I do, they're not dead air. They're filled to the brim. Filled to the rim with the rich taste of brim.
And wonder why when they tell their story, people make comments about it. Well, I wonder why.
Okay, but I want to know. I want to know specifically who she's talking about there. I want her to be more specific.
Common sense, because you've joined a group of people that's all they do, and then they say we're taking a stand against cyberbullying, cancer trolling.
Must be talking about me. Okay, so you're talking about me there. When you're going to say we're taking a stand against cancer bullying and cyber trolling. So wait a minute. So for you, your stuff isn't a laughing matter, but it's okay for them to say shit about cancer because I make long videos. So because I make long live streams, in your mind, that justifies that I shouldn't wonder why people make comments about my story. Is that what you're saying, lady? Really? Well, that's some fucking bullshit, okay? That is some bullshit.
You're taking a stand for the negligence that you and other channel owners like you are showing.
Like who? If you're going to say you, then you know who you're talking about, so say it. Oh, awesome, Simca. Power of positive prayers. Power of positive prayers. For everyone. For everyone in this room. For everyone. Power of positive prayers.
And to be honest with you, I'm surprised a lot of this stuff is allowed on YouTube because it's all against the guidelines. Fair use, you cannot say fair use.
It's funny that you're never surprised that some of your friends' stuff is allowed on YouTube. Or some of, your stuff, Oh my God, you're so funny. I think she looks like, one of the Saturday Night Live characters. Not Patricia. Church lady. And who made you do that? Was it Satan? That's who she looks like, the church lady. Who played that role of the church lady? Oh, don't say that, Diane. Fucking, you'll never hear the end of it. Ha ha ha. What this lady just said, it justified people saying stuff about cancer because I make long live streams. Dana Carvey, yeah. Who made you put all that makeup on? Was it Satan? You never saw the church lady? And a couple of like a week and a half ago, my cat almost knocked off a candle, but I grabbed it. The candle was lit. And didn't that fucking thing pour all over my hand? Man, that was painful. And I had blisters across 3 fingers where the wax went. Oh my God, it's just starting to heal. So painful. Yeah, drop the emails in here. Oh, Tandra's so nice. Everybody's so nice. Everybody's so nice. So nice.
Does not pertain to the things that these people are doing. You cannot use identifiable names. You cannot use someone's underage child name.
Now, why do you keep saying underage child? Why can't you think that you can't use anybody's phone name? Why don't you know that that's doxing no matter how old a person is? Why can't you know that that is doxing? And you keep saying underage child. The bottom line is this, Tiffany. You're just trying to cover up what you did to me on your live stream.
Take even 30 seconds of someone's live stream and play it. These people are just lucky. I don't have time to go through and strike them all. I've only ever struck 2 people. And one of the people I actually felt bad for because she didn't really even, she posted like 1 video and I could have just left it alone. But because it was easy, I just struck her.
Oh, so you're evil and malicious, is what you're saying. Evil and malicious?
And I shouldn't have done that. I should have left it alone. Because if I'm going to leave alone all this other.
Yeah, I kicked Maxine out. I feel like that is really, Crystal there, and she's just, like promoting herself.
Crazy shit. Why did I do that? Yeah, I could, but so I have a conscience. That's the point here, y'all. I have a conscience.
No. Just because you did it and then say it. That's not having a conscience. What was the channel with 1 video? Was it the what was that channel that Sharon had and had only 1 video up and then it got struck immediately? Oh, and acted as if you're Sharon? Oh, and she also had struck Hippie Chick, remember? And here's the thing, what got me was she struck Hippie Chick when she was the one saying that she was when she was saying she was going to physically go to Sharon's house and beat her up. So she's saying she has a conscience, but her conscience didn't have any bearing over the fact that of what she was saying was wrong, and perhaps let that video stay up, right. And she's not even acknowledging what she was saying in the video, that the person made the video she's just thinking that because she did it and is telling people that that's having a conscience. But I don't know, because here you are still talking, Tiffany, so-called doesn't want drama.
Like, but I will tell you this, lately I've been getting in my moods of like proving shit. Like posting stuff, proving I took Zach.
So lately you have been, you know what would have been cool if you'd have proven a lot of the stuff that you've been lying about, in my opinion, instead of accusing people of doing things that aren't true.
To the dentist, or it was a doozy, yeah. Proving that, and then today I proved how much I paid for my ice caps and stuff.
Well, maybe today is the day when you got your rewards value off. You know how you have to buy so many in order to get the rewards? Maybe today was the day that what was it, $4.99 or $3.99 came off. I mean, I'm pretty certain you have to buy you know, a number of coffees in order to get that rewards value thing. So it kind of seems to me that no, nobody needs to prove anything, simple truth, except the shit that she's saying that are lies. I don't care about her life, but if she's going to accuse me of doing something, she needs to prove it, simple truth. Oh, hell yeah. If she's going to accuse me of doing something, then she needs to fucking prove it. She sure does, simple truth.
And it's like, you bitches are crazy. Like, if I really start like proving stuff, y'all gonna look dumb.
Then go right ahead and do it. Like, go right ahead and do it. And yeah, they do need to prove it if they say I didn't have cancer and I have a breast implant or my GoFundMe was fraudulent. Goddamn right, they got to prove it, simple truth. Or saying I'm on meth. Damn right, they got to prove it.
Like, wait till I get to personal messages and shit.
Well, I don't think you got any personal messages from me. So that wouldn't even, yeah, really, who cares how much her drinks cost, really? You know, I only care about proof when they're saying lies about me. I don't give a fuck about what her coffees cost.
Don't push me, because if I have to prove myself, I'm just gonna do it.
No. You got to prove what you're saying about me.
You know, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to move past all of that. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of you guys, because it takes a lot to do what we're doing right now.
Well, you're not doing anything right now. You're still talking about people.
It's a lot to just speak and to not.
I mean, if you'd like to prove something, how about you prove that you weren't talking to Diane like a child and put your video back up? How about that? You want to do that? There's something for you to prove. Should be pretty easy.
Call people out individually. It takes a lot to not do that. It takes a lot to reframe that.
No. Call me out individually. Call me out individually and then prove it.
From defending yourself about everything. It really does take a lot. So I'm proud of you guys.
For what?
Yeah, Missy, you ain't lying.
I can't see her live chat.
I agree, sis. Thank you, Missy. This is a Fellatini scarf. This is my husband. Well, actually, this is not the one my husband gave me. Now that
Palestine just bombed a synagogue yesterday on the anniversary of the liberation of the, not bombed, I'm sorry, shooting, my bad, my apologies, shooting a Palestinian. A Palestinian, let me say it right, a Palestinian shooting, synagogue, 7 dead on the anniversary of the liberation of the concentration camps. I haven't heard you express anything pertaining to that, Tiffany. You want to brag about your scarf today? You think I give a fuck about your scarf?
that I'm like touching it. This is the one my son gave me, the real one. My husband bought me some cheap one, but this is the real one.
What can I get for you?
Hi, it's just Tiffany picking up my order.
What'd she say? Tell me what you want, you sorry ass. Is that what the lady at the speaker said? We have, but at this point, Cutie Pie, I really don't care about her coffee or anything. So you're right about that. We have. Yeah, exactly. Charles and Camilla acknowledged that other countries did. This country didn't. And apparently this bitch wants to brag about her scarf. It's a moot point now, Cutie Pie. You know what I mean? Care less. I cared more about the fact that she was calling out Tanger and Diane, and she says she doesn't call people out by name. But she had a fucking community post saying some shit.
Thank you. Well, you know, sis, I disagree with you with that because to me, it's almost like taking my power back.
I almost feel like a lot of people need coffee to get themselves going, so they'll have a coffee maker at home. They won't get all dressed and everything and then go and get a multiple. She put something on her community post, Cutie Pie, about Tanger and called her a bitch. Because Tanger said that she was treating Diane Ostertag like a kid, and she was, but she removed that video, of course. So, you know, a lot of people, they don't have to go out every day for coffee. They'll get a coffee maker. In my opinion, I feel like there's probably another reason why she has to go out every day. And that's just either an excuse to have to go out every day, that coffee thing, or I don't know. She wants to talk about addictions. I would say that would be an addiction then, right? Coffee's an addiction. I mean, it's perfectly fine, but
Because it's easy just to post something up there and to say, look, because then it almost makes people wonder, what else are they lying about? What else?
but you posted up there something about Diane and oh, you said that on that slide, by the way. Another oh, not publicly on a community post. Said what? The same thing of coffee being an addiction?
Else are they making up? You get what I'm saying?
No.
To me, it proves, okay, if she's telling the truth about this, she's telling the truth about this, she's telling the truth about this. You get what I'm saying?
No,
So,
I don't get what you're saying. I don't get what you're saying. I still want to see the live stream where you were scolding Diane. Instead of you putting up a community post rebutting it, put up the initial live stream.
to me, even if you're right and it does give them power, I'll give them a
I
little
mean, that would be proof. Put back the initial live stream.
bit of power. But
I
subscribers
believe
are
it's
gonna start
called Let's Talk or Let's Chat. I think it's called something like that. Let's talk, let's chat. Put it back up, lady. Put it back up so we can see. Well, there might be a stop on the way, hidden blessings that she'd like to make. Who knows?
realizing, damn, she's not lying. What the hell? I mean, CW sat there and did how many videos about I never really took my kid to the dentist. Look what that picture proves.
I didn't see Chosen One make a bunch of videos about you. I thought Tom Reed and you were friends. He made a bunch of videos about you, TH, saying you didn't take your kid to the dentist. Wow. Hmm. Oh, chicken winner, you're saying. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Proofs. I don't even know. I don't even. Hi, Sharon.
That I did take him to that appointment. That she was just talking shit, running her mouth. You get what I'm saying?
Where is Chicken Winner lately? I hope she's okay.
So to me, it's easy to post a picture as long as no identifiable information, you know, like my full address or social security number or something like that isn't on there. Obviously, I wouldn't do that, you know.
Did she post some proof or something? I thought she just kind of asked him or something. I don't even know.
But something simple like that, fuck it. You know, hey, Casey.
A birthday blowjob. Just kidding.
You're right, Casey. It's not. Me too, Missy. I see both sides too.
Oh, Chicken Winner did? I haven't seen her.
Yep, me too. I see both sides too. And yeah, exactly.
Well, we'd like to see both sides. Would you mind putting that live stream up again? Tiffany, could you put that live stream up again or remove your community posts? One or the other.
Well, yeah, torn t-shirt. If you had CPS questioning your kids, wouldn't that take space in your head?
Who was arrested and then they were live the next day?
Thank you, Casey. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. That's the thing, you know, I'm not gonna waste time.
I won't.
Pretending like it doesn't take space in my head.
Yeah, I like Chicken Winner too. Funny. Cock-a-doodle-doo, bitches.
You know what I mean? My main focus is just to be real, just to be me. And some days it might take no space, but someday it might take all the space. You know, it just depends on what's going on in that day. If I have a worker coming to my house that day.
Bobble said she was. Bobble said Bobbles was arrested? I don't even know.
Like today, you know, then it's taking space in my brain because, you know, today I have a random drug test because of another call that was made. So today.
Another call that was made. Who then? Who was arrested? Just tell us. Hidden blessings. I can't guess. There's too many of us. Hi, Random. Nobody called on her again. There's no way. It's got to be the school or something, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's taking some space because I'm thinking, are you serious?
Well, maybe it's Jules. Maybe Jules wants you to think that you're being harassed, so you keep doing this. She's manipulating you, in my opinion. No, I don't know of anybody calling on her. I'm wondering if Jules is fucking back in the fucking mix, doing a bunch of shit. Her and her buddy there, Joe. You know.
But that's okay. It is what it is. You guys are right. What you're saying, I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. That it's better not to do any of it. I agree. But for me personally, Sissy, you're right. It's more for me. Like it feels good and validating to myself to just put it on there and say fuck you. You know, like it's a way I can say F you without keeping.
Right. Yeah. Tia just said she got another call. Like, I mean, come on. By now, they'd have fucking taken that. I mean, come on. That's fucking ridiculous. It's either gotta be somebody she knows that's fucking with her and wants her to keep blaming us, or she's lying, one or the other, or it's the school, but it's, yeah, exactly, exactly. This one here, this is, this is like today, 7 hours ago.
Been my drama on my channel going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's hard for me to just completely exit out everything, if you know what I mean.
You mean lying?
What happens if I test dirty? Oh shit. Well, my kids would be taken.
Yeah. I think so too, something.
Yeah, we're working on that now. T-shirt. We're working on that now. I don't want to say like a whole lot, but yeah, we're working on that now.
I wish I could see the chat, but I can't. There's no chat then.
With me, if I were to test dirty, they take my kids because my kids were already taken in 2015. They were given back in 2016, but they put anybody who gets their kids taken, you're on it between 2 and year registry.
Again? On purpose? Did she say it on purpose? Like she said it? See, she's just doing this for herself. I mean, she's attention seeking, in my opinion.
Abuse and neglect. So after 2 years, well, it was like
they were taken for abuse and neglect. All of them. I mean, I knew because she told about Zachy, and isn't that when he was born? But I mean, abuse and neglect, all of them. What video was it, Chosen One Community? I'm sure you got it, though, screenshot. Here on her, like, white on rice. No, I know that. Oh, I know that. I know she isn't. I haven't heard her, like, talk about something other than herself ever. Yeah, like if they took her, I mean, here's the thing I'm saying here is like, if your baby tested positive, right? And here we are back with CPS involved, she says, right? As she says, according to her, allegedly. I bet you that any family that took a newborn for a year was really attached to that baby. Was really attached to that baby. And I don't know. Isn't it possible he might have his own room now? And I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Half years or something like that. They took me off of the registry. I had to write them and then get taken off. And then after that, your 7 years start. Hey, girl. Cool. Thank you. You too, baby.
I mean, really.
Cup holders.
I mean, really. You only showed us a receipt for one coffee. No, really, chosen one? Yeah, they're probably really sad to see him go. I mean, they probably bonded with him. Yeah, only showed a receipt for one coffee, but you're buying four there. That's a cup holder, like a whole tray of coffees. You only showed a receipt for one coffee. I mean, like, you know,
They're some cheap ass cup holders.
maybe they're weighed down by all the coffee and whipped cream and Oreo cookies.
I'm definitely calling the fucking corporate number on Tim Hortons cup holders because it's not.
There you go again. You're gonna call Tim Hortons on their cup holders? Yeah, he does look sweet and smiley. All of them do. That's sad.
Their fault. They can't, they get what they are sent to them. But this is bullshit. For days now,
Well,
they
you
just
said you only pay $1.99 for a coffee, but is that not true? I mean, would you be expecting better cup holders because they're more expensive? Because it did say rewards gift $4.99, so seemed like they were like $6 a coffee.
flip right out.
Yeah, she only gets one at a sale price. Yeah, and so she only showed one receipt, and I didn't even really look at it good. Somebody look at it good and tell us, what does it say? Is it for one date? And then I noticed one she's got all fucking blacked out, the marker and stuff. That's probably somebody else's rewards card. Or she always complains about it. They probably spit in her coffees, I'm sorry to say. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't want to imply Tim Hortons does, because Tim Horton isn't there. I mean, but it could be one of the employees that she harasses consistently. Or Tim Horton might himself. He's probably sick of her.
I was gonna post the truth about my husband, what day he was discharged and what day I was emailed and all that stuff, but I decided not to because my husband was like, Tiffany, that's going too far.
Yeah, so she's probably got two rewards cards under two different people, but I highly doubt that, your reward is after buying so many copies. It's not, you know.
He's like, it's your choice ultimately, but I'm asking you not to. That was my husband basically saying, bitch, don't do it. In a nice way, But I mean, he
Why
would
is
have
she talking about
understood.
his discharge papers? He had discharge? That's sad. He had discharge? That's usually indicative of something bad. Discharge.
Some things he understands. But some things, no. But with that, he got why. He just said, Tiff, it,
I know, right?
he said, it's really better.
There she goes. She's driving. She's driving, staring at the camera. Not even looking ahead of her. Not even looking ahead of her. You can see the stuff moving in the window.
Exactly, BP. Exactly.
Oh,
So with
BP,
me,
she's so good.
because I already had my kids taken in under 10 years, like if people call legally, if I don't let them in my house.
Listen to. Ironically, CPS came after the school. After the school had a complaint from your kid. From your kid. Stop trying to say it was us.
because I have a right. I don't have to let them in my house and stuff. They can call the sheriff and take my kids until the investigation's over. The 30 day, it's between 30 and 90-day investigation. But with me, it was going to be closed. My case was going to be closed. But then they got a couple more calls. The first week, they got 5 fucking calls. And that was when the worker was investigating the YouTube page. Actually,
Your worker wasn't investigating a YouTube page. The YouTube page has nothing to do with her time. Okay, lady? You were already on their radar. So they wouldn't have thought, oh, it's pertaining to her YouTube page. They would have made certain that what you were saying is correct. I mean, what somebody was calling for is correct. The first week of what though? I want to know the first week of what? The first week of you being on YouTube? Do you mean the first week of you being on YouTube? Is that what she means? The first week. I want to know what she means by that. The first week. What the fuck does that mean?
10 years. Like, if people call legally, if I don't let them in my house, because I have a right, I don't have to let them in my house and stuff. They can call the sheriff and take my kids until the investigation's over. The 30 day, it's between 30 and 90-day investigation. But with me, it was going to be
until the investigation is over. You just said within 10 years. She said within 10 years.
Closed. My case was going to be closed. But then they got a couple more calls. The first week, they got 5 fucking calls.
First week of what?
And that was when the worker was investigating the YouTube page. Actually,
First week of what?
Looking and seeing. So these people don't realize that when they're doing this, they're just making it better for me because they're proving that they're harassing me. You know, they're
doing what? When people are doing what? Oh, from going on his first live? Oh, you mean when she, Now, I wonder if the 7-hour live stream she's talking about is Tom's live stream, and that got 3,000 views. Because she walked around in circles and circles and circles in that live stream with, while they were like saying they were hungry and stuff, on and on, on and on and on. Now, that would have nothing to do with any of us. So nobody knew your name really then. Nobody knew anything about you, Tiffany. So if that happened, couldn't that be somebody pertaining to him? The person who did know your information? Couldn't he have maybe in his way that oh, she did. Oh, you're right. And she did. You're right. She did. I remember now, Chosen One. I remember. You're right. She did. She did. Like a weirdo, and just kept walking in circles for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. Yep, I remember that. Yep.
proving that they're advocating for people to call CPS, even though if it's not them or if it is, that part doesn't even matter. The part that matters is that they're using their pages to advocate child abuse and neglect.
Who is? Who is, Tiffany? Who?
That's really not child abuse and neglect. Me not saying I love you back to Zaggy is not neglectful or abusive. Me yelling at him about a slushie is not neglectful or abusive. So their videos of showing what their view of
Well, if his teeth are the issue, you said that they came because of teeth. You said they came because of your teeth. I mean, I don't even know anymore with you. You make up so many different stories and so many different tales. I really don't even know.
neglect and abuses showed my worker that they are basically like falsifying what abuse and neglect is. So trust me, we are working on it, but there's not so much you can do when you don't know. Because
here's what I'm like confused about is you said, within 30 and 90 days they closed your case, but then you said within 10 years. So I don't know, have they been involved in your life all along anyway? And has this been something that all along they've been monitoring you? What do you mean, who was the other girl? What other girl?
Because the people who called, they called anonymously. They have the numbers that they were called off of, because people don't realize with government agencies, even when you dial privately, they still can see the number. They can track the area and everything. So we're working on it. It's just, it's like a 1% chance that we're actually going to find out and something can actually be done about it. But you are right. They are helping.
Okay, so then stop accusing people of doing it.
They were very happy to help. But they were also happy to just close it and call it a day. Because like the worker told me, she said, Tiffany, if I keep your case open, even if it's investigating, after a certain amount of days, I have to prove that I found some type of negligence.
You said after 10 years. You said that if within 10 years somebody calls again. I don't even understand what you're talking about now.
Or abuse. I have
Oh, it's Tiffany
found any
H.
negligence or abuse, so why would I keep it open? But then she talked to her supervisor and said, look, these calls are coming in. I'm watching I'm watching her YouTube, and I'm seeing this stuff happen. So what can I?
Well, what exactly is she seeing happen? Because she's gonna need to have I've never done videos of Clever on one of those names. Both are stupid. I covered in 14 things like rotten. I mean, what exactly is it that she's seeing? If she's seeing stuff, I'm pretty certain that the school is a mandated reporter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are mandated reporters.
I do. So that's what we're working on right now. Is what can we do? You know, and they're making phone calls, and it's in my chart. So when calls are made, they already know. You know, certain allegations that are made are already put over on this side. If you know what I mean.
Really? Is that what you think? So if people saw you actually beating your kid, you think that if somebody called, that CPS is gonna say, oh, she gets fake calls all the time, so we're not gonna check it out? Because if that's the case, and that's what they told you, there's an issue with that.
So all they're doing is proving my case to be true. If they just leave me alone, it would look better for them. And
How about you tell us who them are? Would you mind? Because you're pretending that anonymous means nothing, and that you seem to think you know who's calling on you, and that you think that you could now at this point beat your kids and not that you do, I'm just giving an example, and that CPS is going to say, oh, poor Tiffany, she's being abused, and you know, this isn't about her kids, this is poor Tiffany, so we won't respond. I mean, do you understand what you're saying right now?
they might actually go further, you know. But with CPS, they take this shit serious. This is not a game, you know.
Or you think they take what's being done to you serious and not what's... You're ridiculous. And I'm not saying that people couldn't possibly be calling and harassing you, because we all get harassed. You know, we all get harassed. My thought is, though, when you said that they did come, you removed all the mattresses off the floor. Okay? You removed all the mattresses off the floor. And I'm just curious, why? If that's not, you know, something that you think could possibly... I noticed you don't even bring your kids with you anymore to Tim Hortons. I don't even understand why you're saying people are still calling on you, because it doesn't appear that you've been doing anything lately. it doesn't appear that people have been, unless somebody is harassing you behind the scenes and we don't know about it. I don't really believe it. I just don't believe it. I'm sorry.
In the last 2 years, they found 16 kids deceased from their negligence. So they take every call seriously.
Oh, but you just said that they have something in your chart that if somebody called, they're not going to take that serious because they think it's something to do with YouTube.
Including the false ones. You know, so it's not a game. It's really not. It's just not. It's not a game. It's not a game for.
It's not a game to accuse people of things that they didn't do either. That's not a game either. It's not a game to keep exploiting this for attention and for a nefarious narrative to try to turn people against certain people.
People who work in helping people, like you work basically as, I don't want to say like a care provider because it's not necessarily that, but anyone
It's
that
funny because that's what you claimed you did before. Remember, that was your job. You told everybody. Helping people.
works with humans, works with people. If you volunteer, if you work, you're still under that ethics. You know, you still have to follow that code. You know what I mean? Like dignity, respect, all that stuff. When you work with addicts, it's crazy because in this community, there's so many people. Say like, oh, I'm a caseworker or I'm this or I'm that, and they are over there on people's pages while they're dogging out women and like talking about how they raise their kids and like using terrible ass language, and it's really crazy to be honest with you.
Using what? Care blast language? What's that mean? Care blast language. Definitely. What does that mean? What's she talking about?
I've never seen a community like this, full of people who say they work for other people, but then they harass and bully people. It's crazy.
What are you talking about? Everybody that used to be on Jules' channel that would sit up on her panel diagnosing people? Is that what you're talking about?
It flabbergasts me, you know. I mean, you guys see me, shit. I make one comment and I'm sorry for it for years. I feel bad, I feel guilty, you know, like I admit my wrong and I keep it moving. You will not see me repeatedly saying some crazy shit and making up more stuff.
Yeah, we do. You're doing it right now. Nobody's doing anything to you.
Just to hurt someone. That's like, you really have to be psychologically.
You mean like your community post? Put up your live stream, lady. Don't fuck with me. Put your fucking live stream up. And when you're referring to me, if you ever are, use my name.
messed up in the head to do that, in my opinion, you know. So yeah, that's t-shirt. That's why there is so much space that takes up in my head, because there's so much that goes into it when it comes to me. You know, these people have attacked my real life, and
Oh yeah, they've never attacked anybody else's real life. Who's Tiana? I don't know who Tiana is.
I will say this, that I was shocked for a while because this person wasn't going after me, and I
What
thought,
person? What person? What person?
oh God, finally, you know. And I had high hopes. I thought that, you know, they were going to calm down on me and that they respected what I was doing with the channel. Not that they liked me. I never wanted that. I never even asked them.
What person?
I
And
did.
respecting you for acting like a decent human being that knows right from wrong. Well, okay, but you should have been doing that all along.
You know, I never expected that. I never, you know, wanted. I mean, obviously, I wanted.
Expected what? What exactly happened that you didn't expect? What exactly is it? Hi, Steven. I don't know who she's talking about.
That, but that wasn't something like, oh, you do this and I do that. No, still to this day, it's like, look, I'm moving forward with my life. I'm sorry for the wrong that I did. I'm not going to continue doing that wrong. You will not hear me say something like that about another individual, because it was wrong to begin with. I was out of line.
Something like what? I'm not angry, Steven. Something like what?
Two wrongs do not make a right. It doesn't matter what she said, did, anything to me. That does not give me an excuse
Who?
and does not validate me doing wrong too. It makes me a fucking hypocrite. And that's my opinion.
KTH, all I know is that you put a community post up. So pertaining to, you know, my channel and people in it. So, you know, it's not really a waste of time to be angry. I mean, angry is one of the emotions. Anger is an emotion. Do you know what? I would rather be in have a, you know, a person in my life who would get angry at me and be passionate about their anger towards me, as opposed to somebody who could shut me off. Anger is passion, you know? It means it matters to you. I've known people who will just give somebody the silent treatment. You know, like they'll just cut them off, make them feel like, yeah, you know, just the silent treatment, and say that it's your, you know, your partner or your kid or your parent, and they can just shut you off and be silent. Um, no, anger is being passionate about, you know, something, you know, and if you know, I mean, if anger is passion, you sleep around as chill. You're funny. Well, I think that there's a lot to be angry about as a whole in the world. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, we don't know who TH is talking about, so there's really not anger here. It's more curiosity. Like, okay, we do know she was talking about Diane and Tanger in that community post. If she could kindly repost her live stream, you know, so it doesn't appear like it came out of anywhere. Silent treatment is terrible. Do you know that? I know a person who gave their son silent treatment and he killed himself. because they were happy. They were happy at the time. They had company on Christmas, but they didn't want to be, their son who was down, and they didn't want to be down, and their boyfriend didn't want them to be down either. So they gave silent treatment, and their son took his life. Then they wanted to blame it on, oh, because my boyfriend is an asshole. No, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. That's your kid. Well, I'm not bitching. I'm just doing You're leaving, Marianne? I don't know. I didn't think I was angry. I was just basically saying, that's what's annoying. I can listen to this, okay? Let's listen to this, and you tell me if this is an actual anger. And yet, I don't see anybody in this particular person's live stream saying, "Hey, what about your anger?" Blah 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 blah, right? And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm really not. I'm just saying, like, I get told that I rant and rage, and yet let's just listen to what real actual ranting and raging really sounds like, in my opinion.
Paula. Hey, Charles, good morning.
And I don't even know who this Paula person
Paula,
is, but
victims who have done horrible shit to me. I said hello. Hi, Jamie. All these little victims who have done horrible shit to me for years now expect me to be empathetic and compassionate to them. Not going to.
Little victims. So victims did horrible shit to you. Or if you're speaking of us or whomever, TM, I can honestly tell you that nobody expects you to have compassion for them. We know that you're not capable of that. Rage in the Cage. I remember that one. It was the B-side of Centerfold. Hi, Tomcat.
It happened. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I see through this bullshit. This isn't the first time it's happened. Okay, this is like the millionth time it's happened now. Paula,
stop inserting yourself in other fucking communities and arguing with everybody, in my opinion.
You're a weirdo. Scotty, you're trash.
Now, who the fuck are any of those people? Does anybody even know? This bitch inserts herself and argues with everybody.
How dare you rip on Johnny and Jenny?
Johnny and Jenny. Does anybody even know who the fuck that is? I mean, like, who are these people?
Of shit.
Yesterday.
Oh, no, she's lying about Scotty to deflect away from what she did. No, I'm not lying about Scotty. She's human walking garbage. The fact that you would sit there and rip on two people like that. Scotty, you are the biggest piece of shit I have ever met in my life. You make me.
Oh, thank God. At least I'm not anymore.
Fucking sick. You are horrible. Horrible human being. That's how unintelligent and on basis you are in your arguments that you're ripping on Johnny and Jenny, you fucking bitch.
The fuck is Johnny and Jenny?
Oh, you'd be surprised, Ollie. Hey, Rhodey. Hey, Sarah. Posting up, ripping on Jenny this morning, just this morning.
So funny that she's yelling about what she went through these years, and she's got Ollie modded in there. Isn't that weird?
What do you do? You kick puppies, Scotty? Do you steal from old people? Because that's the level you're at, bitch. Anybody who supports you in my book is gutter fucking trash. Gutter trash. How dare you? How dare you? You people are garbage.
You've been taking that black seed oil. Yes, people have good days, Stephen. Nobody's having a bad day. It's is what it is.
Absolute, total, fucking embarrassing garbage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Shay. Hey, Mushroom Baby. And Johnny, right? And she went after Johnny. She had Johnny so upset last night
Right.
and all day yesterday. Hi, Mama Sparling. I thought you were in jail for some reason.
Hi, Mama Sparling. I thought you were in jail for some reason.
She had, poor Johnny was so upset last
No,
night.
they don't. Isn't that strange that she would suggest that, Stephen?
How fucking dare you, Scotty? You're a garbage human being. I don't even know what else to say about you or what to call you. You're just fucking trash.
That's what you are.
You are trash. Whoever raised you did a horrible job.
Wow, really, Tomcat? That's what the doctor said?
Oh my God, I wish you guys could see Teddy right now. Apparently Teddy is really mad too because he, the little lamb, Shelley McLean or whoever did that, little baby Scotty, and he's biting it and throwing it around. Jesus. Can you guys hear him? Sharon is absolute garbage. She's another one. Trash. There's so much trash on here. Where's the garbage man? When is he going to come pick it all up? Scotty's a female, Ollie, and she's ripping on people with autism and disabilities and all sorts of things. Like, it's funny. Like this is
Wow,
something
that sounds great, Tomcat.
in that I've seen children do in elementary school, but then after that, they typically grow out of it. By middle school, children have grown out of that type of behavior, but not Scotty. Oh no, not
I've never seen children have this type of behavior, to be quite honest with you, Tiffany.
her. Nope. Hey Daisy, hey Wyoming. Nope. They think it's funny to taunt a man with autism about his father's death.
Yeah, I do too. Tomcat. Positive prayers for all of us.
They think that's funny, Scotty. You find that humorous. You sick fuck. She needs a vibrator.
So you think she needs a vibrator? It's funny. And yet you want to talk about people's how they were raised and stuff? That's so weird.
Paula, I'm not playing your game with you. Katie, I'm not playing the game with you. Say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just saying, I am not playing this game with you two. Okay? Your little spin
Sounds like you do care.
and all your bullshit. I'm not doing it. Hey, Nav, how are you? I'm not fucking doing it. You people are all garbage. You are trash. Trash people.
Yeah, rage, giggle. Yeah, right.
Trash. Just trash. I don't know what else to say about you. You're fucking trash. Okay? You can all wallow together in the same little fucking landfill, all right? And share all your trashy thoughts about everybody and your trashy behavior and your trashy everything.
That's you. That's you, lady. That's you.
I don't care.
That's why you're always yelling and screaming about people making fun of people's real life and their family members and shit. Because in my opinion, you're the one partaking in it. You're the one who starts it. Then they start being, bitching about it. And then you do this. Hi, Marley. Exactly, Marley, right?
Okay? That's all there is to it. and get
While
her
her room is saying a wood chipper sounds like a great idea. Wow. Okay.
Oops. Hey, be good. You people think it's so much fun just to rip on everybody.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
care.
You're the one giggling, lady.
You have no standards. You have no moral guideline or baseline or low that you won't go to, but you squeal like
Trash is losing its impact now.
pigs the minute somebody mentions you. Cry me a fucking river. I am just done. I'm done. I am fucking
You say it all the time, lady. Just if you're gonna be done, then stop doing what you're doing to people.
done. I have had it. I've had it. I've just had it with all of you. You people are insane. That's all I really had to say. I have to get
But
back
what have you exactly had? Was it somebody else's problem that you were inserting yourself? I don't know.
to work, but hey, Bobby.
Ooh, Bobby.
Anyways, guys, have a good day. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
So we should not think, we shouldn't believe what you're saying then, right?
I know they do, Mama Sparling, and and they've lied about you so much. I feel badly. Sharon just Sharon hard at work today at YouTube. Sharon's so hard at work right now. Everybody doing it.
You're the one who said that Sharon's job was YouTube. What are you hard at work doing? Who bought me? Bought me? Bought me? What do you mean bought me?
Her job at YouTube. Give me a break. You're not monetized anymore, bitch. You're not paid. What you're doing is it's called what's the word for it? Somebody help me out here. Not conspiracy, but not racketeering.
Making a video?
You're just a grifter. You're grifting. You make fun of Maddie and you beg people for a cash app so that you can rip on somebody who's in end stage drug addiction. And then you want to sit there and you want to cry about addiction shaming. You're another one, bitch.
There you go again, calling somebody end stage, like you were saying I was at end stage cancer and terminal. There you go again.
Sit your bony Skeletor looking ass down and shut the fuck up already. You
Are you body shaming? Really?
aren't funny, Sharon. You're not funny. None of you are funny.
Mama Sparling said she's a ward of the state. Sharon isn't a ward of the state. Ali says victim shaming addicts, but wants to cry that she's been addicted shame. Make it make sense. Shut the fuck up, Ali. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. While there's life, there's hope. Exactly.
That's all I got to say about that. So have a good day, y'all.
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that. Alrighty then. Victim shame. That doesn't even make sense, right? That doesn't even make sense. A lot of these people just don't make sense. I think our favorite lunatic made a new one. Just saying. I don't even mean to call her a lunatic. The cool girl. You know who that is, right?
I am sweet and innocent. Hey, Molly, I am sweet and innocent. Oh, there's my laundry there. I'm so sorry you don't know what I look like. I'm so sweet and innocent. Wait, so a meltdown means you can't
Even
be sweet and
Molly's
innocent?
looking
How
at her.
about your personality before?
Even Molly's looking at her like she's crazy.
You had a meltdown, and your personality after. Those are the facts. Sticking to them. I'm so confused, Sharon. I'm so confused. There is adult suicide. Child suicide is awful, but there's adult suicide too. So just do a little research and you'll find it. Harassing one
Why? Who said there was no adult suicide, lady?
person incessantly can cause adult suicide, which is why
Nobody's harassing you incessantly. You're harassing people incessantly.
we're all helping. I was gonna say ganging up, and I meant like positively ganging up to help TH, because you guys pick one person and you go after them. And
Oh, so you're positively ganging up. So you're a positive gang.
you only pick the people that don't like you. You are so sweet to the people that do like you. And I know that because I've learned that from experience.
Does that make sense? I mean, if people didn't like you, are we supposed to like go over and be sweet to them? Or how about we just ignore them if they don't like us? How about you? If you don't like us, Jules, how about you just stop talking about us? Have you ever thought about that? How about TH stops talking about us?
Let me just look at my clothes here because of Dare. He's just so upset that he can't, I should just be videoing myself because I'm so attractive, which I am, but you guys will never know. Yeah, there's a little bit of dog poop on the floor, which I don't care.
So she films dog poop on her floor?
I'm acting so sweet and innocent. I don't even ever have dog poop on my floor. God forbid my dog poops, or I order the wrong rug that's a little too short, and there's too much old wood floor on. You can see. I'm not perfect enough.
Oh, gee, I don't know, Jules. All I know is that you and your friends made up lies about me and my dog for quite a while, and you're gonna sit there and act like I don't even know.
So sweet and innocent. Sharon, you are mean. You're a bully. Like, face the facts. Like, as soon as a bigger group get together to say that you and SG are bullies,
As soon as a bigger group gets together, you're the fucking gang bullies. You are, you fucking bitch. You are.
a few others are bullies, the sooner the better, because at least we can more of us can then be around when TH needs help, because she wants the community. So she's
You know what, Jules? And you know what, Steven? I'm not gonna lie to you. This woman pisses me off.
reaching out, and she's having. Sorry, I have to sniff. Has nothing to do with anything except to sniff. She wants a community, so she wants
Oh,
friends.
fuck that. No, it does have something to do with it. Every time I sniff, it's got something to do with it, then it's got something to fucking do with it, then. Fuck you, bitch. Hoarding dog shit, bitch. Yeah, we need a gang against us. Right? Hoarding dog shit, bitch.
And she reached out to she's got a lot of great people around her, and you guys are jealous of it too, because you don't like that she has people that are liking her. You think that they shouldn't like her.
Why would we be jealous of people liking people? You're an idiot, Jules.
They should like you, because I went through that already. But the more people that get together to support her and try to we can't stop her from live streaming, because that's her outlet and she likes it, and she should be allowed to do that. That's her outlet.
Why are you even getting involved, Jules? Why don't you just fucking mind your own business? Or if you want to like Tiffany, like her. You're the one who's fucking harassing that girl and blaming other people, in my opinion. You've done that so many times. So many times.
But she shouldn't be criticized for everything. And I was pro chicken winner. That's your last time I'm gonna say your name. Please don't think that like I was kissing butt, or that I am anyone that. I guess you don't know my other channel. Like I guess you just thought that I was just kissing your butt because SB or SG told you that. But
What? Don't know your other channel? What's your other channel? What are you talking about? Jersey with Jules? What is wrong with this girl?
like I guess you just thought that I was just kissing your butt because SB or SG told you that. But I really did have high anyone that. I guess you don't know my other channel. Like I guess you just thought that I was just kissing your butt because SB or
Your other channel? What the hell are you talking about, weirdo?
SG told you that. But I really did have high hopes in you that you could see clearly and logically, but clearly you can't. So anyway, and well, I won't talk about a couple other topics.
So you're saying Chicken Winter can't see clearly and logically? Well, for the past couple of weeks, you've been saying how clear and logical she is. Now suddenly you're saying she can't see clearly and logically. I know, right, Tomcat?
But right now that I want to talk about, I'll leave it.
Yeah, this is Tiny Butterfly Queen, who other channel was Jersey with Jules.
I know how to control myself when it comes to just like ranting and raving. Leave TH alone. You're gonna keep doing it, but I want TH to know that she has us. I didn't like the chicken when I
Us?
started to go after.
Who the fuck are you?
I didn't like the chicken winner started to go after TH because I like chicken winner, and I was like, wait, but TH is doing a couple of dumb things like once in a while. Like I'm sure. Like I'm not saying you did, TH. I'm just saying everyone does. I'm sure you had to have done something because I don't watch everything. But not enough for that.
Why don't you then don't talk? If you don't know what you're talking about, then don't talk.
Level of being, made fun of, and I didn't like that. So I started to dislike Chicken Winter for that. I didn't. Well, no, I didn't dislike her. I just thought maybe it was her opinion, and she just let off of a
Nobody cares about your opinion, though, Jules. In my opinion,
TH and give her a break, but she didn't let off of TH. So, and then also she basically said I was something.
Chicken Winter hasn't even made a video lately.
Forget what she said I was. But I'd already gotten the red flag when she just was going after TH for stuff that was really, really petty. So I knew she already gotten into the little clique, little gang, little SVSG gang. It's so much fun, isn't it? Hope you have a good time.
What a weirdo. Weirdo. What the hell is this shit?
All right, we're already here in Camden, and I didn't realize my last video was
You're not in Camden.
when she gets back. So she's comfortable since it's
You weren't in Camden. Never. Never.
I'm supposed to be at the gym right now, but I'm dragging my feet again. But wait. There are so many things that I wanted to say because I heard, some recent things that were not nice said. I'm trying to play nice, so well, I always play nice. But I so I
Here's a psycho one.
this is hilarious. I hopped into a chat yesterday, but somehow I purposely hopped into that chat just when someone else's daughter's I guess clone or something was in there, which I didn't even know the person's name to begin with. And then second of all, I I can't understand. Like, do these people really believe these things? They're mine.
Why are you laughing about a clone of my cat? I mean, it doesn't even make
To
sense.
actually believe this. But
Believe what?
what? I went into a chat, right? Because I spend my time, waiting to be mean to a certain person when oh my gosh, I can't even I don't know how their egos are so inflated.
Sounds like yours is.
Egocentricity is beyond me. Like I thought, oh, I have never been in this girl Tiffany's chat before. I don't think I don't think I've ever been there. So I went in there thinking, oh, it'd be nice to say hi to her. And but I can't.
Hi, Rhonda.
I can't blink. If I blink the wrong way, I'm in trouble. But I mean, that's this. I'm being nice because this person has said some very unkind things about some people that I don't like. That I don't like. Some like apparently I really don't like this person.
Then why are you giggling so much?
This person who I don't like has said some very unkind things about some people that I really like, and um they, their lives make no sense. They go from one topic to the next topic at rapid speed, at which I have to speed it up because I can't really tolerate it at all.
Good night, Kendra.
And was listening just to make sure there was nothing else bad said about anyone that I care very much about. And so it was 2 times the speed, which you can imagine it was it was fast. But I was like, did I hear my name? Like, why is my name even being spoken about anymore? Like, I went off the grid. Like, I really haven't done anything at all
I do believe all we said was that you were in the live stream.
online, so I don't matter. I mean, I matter in the scheme of the universe, but I don't matter in the scheme of their universe. But I was like, is that my name? And then I can't. I really, that's hilarious. But you know, I mean, the fuse between Tiff and this person, because I won't even say their name. You know, that's they got their feud going on,
She likes to stir shit.
and you know that's gonna that's gonna happen. I don't even know why I'm laughing so much because
I know.
it's so lame, just so lame. But it just shocked me. But I guess that
Crazy, right?
I don't know. I mean, the concept that I would be sitting on my computer and then I would happen to be like, I guess that's what they do. I guess they wait and they look at chats and then they go hop in when there's something they want to like stir up trouble. I guess. I mean, I don't guess. I know that's what they do. I mean, I'm being silly. Of course, that's what they do. But
Um, Jules,
to even imagine that I would ever wait and go in there because someone's daughter's name is in the chat is beyond me. And like I said, I'm being nice. I'm making this video to make a funny one because
you sound silly, lady.
you guys think I'm nice. I am nice, but I could have some very hateful words. I could make some very good content. I mean, not as good as content as I did in the spring. That was some pretty good content.
So she's admitting that in the spring she was bullying.
If I say so myself, that was quite funny. But no, I can make some good content, you know, tearing people apart like limb by limb. But I don't. I'm a nice person, and it doesn't make me happy to do that.
She's sick.
Not even once. Let alone like
Rhonda's our friend.
on a regular basis, like constant basis. That's all that comes out of their mouths is just horrible, horrible stuff. It's like their soul must be so dark and disturbed. I mean, I don't even think those thoughts like maybe once a month I might think a thought like a rude like thought like oh I really don't like that person. But this is like incessant like just hatred, hate just spewing out of their mouth. And like I said, I'm being nice. I think I laugh when actually I'm really quite pissed because you don't mess with my friends, and like it just you don't mess with my friends, and you mess with my friends,
Who's your friend that somebody's messing with?
and that does not make me happy. So yeah, I no to this person. I did not go into the chat. In fact, I said hi to the person, and because I didn't even know like who the person was, I just wrote hi.
Well,
Like
you just said they were your friends and were messing with your friends. Now you're saying you don't know that person.
said hi to me, and I'm like hi, and then I find out oh then the fight started over you know you guys know because you guys are obsessed with this stuff. Apparently the fight started over not a fight, it wasn't a fight because Tiffany H was just upset. It was just you know, she just wanted to
No. I was upset because my family members were being cloned.
you know leave whoever in the chat. But that's when I realized who the person actually was. So I didn't know because I don't know people's last names because I don't stalk people and you know I'm not obsessed with you know finding out people's like, personal information.
Kind of
But
sounds like you are because you're saying so much that it wasn't you and this, that, and the other thing. Kind of sounds like it was you.
that's just me, you know, that's just me.
Hey, that's just, you know, psycho, in my opinion. It's my opinion.
So I heard I sounded baked, which would mean calm instead of super hyper all the time,
Hi, Angel baby.
is the opposite of baked. Anyway, no, I'm not baked at all. In fact, I can't smoke weed, which is the whole point to the video. And I didn't ruin my channel. It's
So now she can't smoke weed, but before it was medical marijuana.
been great. I just took a little break, which I think you might understand taking a break, but you are a bully. And I'm just trying to pick nice words. I might talk a little slower than you do because I try to pick the right words. Not baked.
How
Didn't
about
ruin my channel.
silence?
Had an episode that I smoked weed that was really strong, and I would be careful of what you use because you shorten your life. Not you. I'm not saying you. People shorten their lives, by not taking care of themselves, like health wise. Going to the gym, working out, working their arms out, working
Okay, Jules.
their body out, just working out. Using drugs can only last so long, and I'm grateful that something that I thought was mild made me, as you would say, like act weird, which I mean, it was weird, definitely weird for a very short period of time. But I think that you're like the last person to say anything about acting slightly weird once in a while. So maybe just like everyone look at themselves and judge themselves
I don't think anybody really cared that you were weird.
as harshly as they judge everyone else because you're not. You're judging yourselves like on a pedestal that's so different. And I do talk slower. That does not mean I'm baked because I would never, ever, ever smoke pot. And it was legal and I had my card and everything. I would never smoke it again. I would never recommend it because if you have any kind of issues with like meds, things like that, you should not put anything that's chemical in your body. But just because you
Well, you said that you smoked it for a long time and you had like 4 vapes too.
put chemicals in your body that you're doing okay with doesn't mean that you're going to be okay. So as I've always said from the beginning, like with my channel, I'm anti-drug. So the doctor pushed that thinking it would help, and it's still a drug. So I was much more of a hippie. 6, 7, 8 months ago, I was definitely a hippie about it.
That's so weird because it seemed like something was going on a long time ago with you before you were even on YouTube and you lost your medical license according to you because of something. So you were probably into something.
And thought that it was okay, but it's still a chemical. So I would really be careful though to judge other people. You might not see like the repercussions right away, but it will get to you. And I don't even believe in karma. I just believe in science and God. So scientifically, it's going to get to you
She's so weird.
guys. And then as far as God goes, that's just something personal that you either do or do not believe in. And I do believe in that. And no, I didn't sound baked. I just talk really quiet and slow. And I did talk faster before because I was dealing with YouTube, I guess. You guys are a little bit obnoxious, but not so much now. It's kind of like, no, it's so irrelevant compared to what I went through the last 6 months. So thanks for giving me a shout out. That was super nice of you because you have so many subscribers. I appreciate that.
She's such a douchebag.
It helped. It really did. Thanks for saying my initials because I'm not even going to say them myself. That's really silly. And I do hope the best for you. I did the best that I could to be kind, but you just can't seem to be kind to other people. So you might need to like self-reflect because looking at other people and being mean to them.
I don't even know who she's talking about half the time. Such a weirdo, man. I am the chosen one, she says. She thinks she's the chosen one.
So I hear I had a mental breakdown, which is not true. I smoked pot and it was legal, and therefore I don't know why people are saying, oh, people that don't matter. Right, people that don't matter said I had a mental breakdown, but I didn't. I smoked weed that was really strong.
Okay, whatever you say, lady.
And You can look it up. It definitely happens. And you need to stop talking about me. That might be a good thing
Nobody even really knows who you are.
because I'm not relevant to anyone. I might have a channel that is awesome, and the channel helps a lot of people, but I still don't think that
Like what?
you should still be talking about me. All these months later, my name just keeps coming out of people's mouths.
Jules, you're part of the history of what happened pertaining to my situation. I will always let people know what a piece of shit you are, okay? Always. Because that's what you are, in my opinion.
I keep hearing about it, and really, guys, like, if I wasn't worth something, you would stop talking about me. I'm not. I'm just a really sweet girl that likes to help people and likes to be low key in the country, but you still think that
No, you slandered.
you have to talk about stupid stuff and how I had a mental breakdown, and I didn't. I smoked legal pot, and oh no, my hands are shaking.
Jules, I don't care if you had a breakdown. I don't care if you smoked fucking. I don't care what you smoked. If you smoked paprika, I don't even care.
Oh no, what's happening? Christmas decorations are being shown. No, anyway, right, so you might want to like just leave me alone. You won't leave me alone, but oh no, still shaking. I'm holding my phone in one hand. Uh, so I don't do much but work out every day, and I don't worry about what you guys say, but I do hear it. I have like longtime followers who neglected me over, I guess, a
You neglected people.
mental breakdown, which is really, really sad. I mean, insanely sad. That's very sad. And I
You
won't
just
ever
said you were gone and took a hiatus.
forgive that. But I won't forgive you guys thinking that you can say you caused a mental breakdown because maybe it's on my mental chart. Maybe it was. And maybe you're going to be responsible for it.
We didn't cause your mental breakdown. I could care less.
It could have been both. It could have been weed and it could have been that. I'm not going to tell you. Do you really think that I'm this smart and I'm going to really tell you? I don't think so.
You already told us. You said you told us. Now you're saying that it isn't that. That doesn't even make sense. 1 minute it wasn't, the next minute it is. I mean, that doesn't even make sense, man.
I'm going to video a half-eaten yogurt my dog that can't walk ate because that's what SG said about my dog. That my dog couldn't walk or something like that. I'm not really sure. But my point to this video is, so I just finally listened to what SG said about me because it's not important. So it took me a little while to get to.
You just finally listened. Your video that you made before was that you listened and I was saying stuff about you before. So that doesn't even make sense.
But my point is, you guys are feeding an ego that doesn't care, and I'm grateful. There's a lot of people that are trying to go against SG, but really, like, she's so miserable inside that your mention of her actually makes her happy. So you're just feeding an ego that I don't. So I took psych. I took a lot of psych. I had to take
Really?
psych. I hated it, but I had to take psych. And
I would never have guessed.
don't really know what's going on, and I clearly never ever called her the things that she said. I never called her the lone survivor. I never said.
Yeah, you had a live stream called No Mention of the Lone Survivor while I was fucking fighting for my life.
That she put her own port in, that she was faking cancer.
You did say that I was faking cancer. You did say that. I didn't say you said I put my own port in.
If you go back, she's good. She's very good at a few things. I mean, I think she's a smart woman. I mean, she's smart enough to get a lot of you guys to follow her. Some people that just think that whatever she says is, gospel truth because she's like says it like very convincing.
No. I show receipts. I show proof.
And she talks in a very firm voice and it's fact. Therefore, it's the real thing. I have a soft voice, so I'm not going to compete on the voice level or exaggeration or dramatization. Dramatization, I think it is. When it comes to suicide trolls, SG is a suicide troll, and she's done it for a long time.
No, SG isn't, and you might want to fucking correct yourself right there, lady. I'm getting real sick of you slandering me consistently. Really sick of it, lady.
She's very good at it. She knows how to basically dismember people if she wants to.
Now, you're the
making
one
fun of-
who said you rip people limb from limb. I didn't say that. And now you're saying I'm good at dismembering people? Do you hear yourself, lady?
me after the fact of calling me. If you're a true friend and you call someone, that's what you lied about, SG. If you call someone pretending to be their friend, but you talk to two people and you remembered it was just two people real fast, that's great. I'm sure it was two people. They say I didn't sound good. I did sound good. I remember that,
No, you said you didn't sound good, and you're the one who brought it out publicly, not me.
it was, a rough time for a little while, but I do remember that at that time I was doing relatively okay. And I thought that you were calling to be my friend. So to say I wasn't doing well isn't true. That you pretended everything was fine. You kept saying, put your camera on, Jules.
I
Why-
never said put your camera on. Never. Never, ever, ever said that to you. Never, ever, ever.
Can't hear you. I can't hear you. Do it louder. I mean, that's what suicide trolls do. Everything.
You're a liar, lady. You're a liar. If that was the case, I would have made a video about it if I wanted you to put a camera on or record you or anything. I mean, really?
That you did from the beginning, even from the very beginning when I had my, I don't give a crap about being on camera. I don't care to promote what I look like. I don't care to put makeup on every day. I don't care about those things. They don't matter to me.
I never cared about any of that shit.
It never was about me, and you know that. It was always about the girls. And by the way, you did not promote my channel. I promoted your channel because
No, you didn't. I promoted your channel, and everybody can tell you that. You came to me and said you were starting a channel and would I help you out because a lot of people, knew me from a certain, you're lying, lady.
people started to listen to you because you went on about Munchausen's for so freaking long. They all looked it up, which
No, you did that.
it's when you pretend to have something or you pretend that your child has something and you weren't doing either. And I never said that you were pretending to.
Munchausen's by proxy is when it's your child. And there's videos with receipts of you doing it.
Cancer. You embellished the whole story, which wasn't about you to begin with, which is why I'm saying when people do talk about you, they're talking about you and they're trying to combat you, but you can't combat someone that's so miserable that you can't make them more miserable. You can't. So you're only increasing their dopamine by talking about
You are an idiot, lady.
about you, and then you take that and run with it and twist it into you love the word narrative into 5,000 different narratives. You love to do that. That's what you do. You're good at that. I think I told you when we were friends for maybe 2 months at the max.
A month.
When I did decide to stop being your friend, it was because you were playing TM and Ollie against each other, and I said you can't do that. So
I didn't even know TM. I never had spoken to TM, and I only spoke to Ollie for 2 days because of your fucking. You said, oh, you should talk to her. I had never even spoken to her ever. And I'd never been in her room or anything. Me, Steven? Thank you, Rhonda.
that's why we stopped being friends. It had nothing to do with Munchausen. It had nothing to do with there was never a lone survivor. I have all of my stuff. I've given it to people. They've watched
Show it then. Because all my stuff is up there. Thank you, Chris.
It does not reflect anything that you say. So the people, I don't know who Kimberly is, or Melissa and my scabby legs. I did get bitten by a lot of bugs last summer. I did. I give her that. But I have fair skin, so I don't know about dirty legs and dirty.
You know, Jules, I don't care about any of that. I just don't like you lying, acting like you didn't do what you did. And there's all the proof up there.
Feet and dirty. I don't really know. I just know that you take anything you can possibly find and you just like exaggerate it so badly that, you know, if someone was insecure, it would hurt them. And that's
I am, Stephen. And Hidden Blessings is. I'm sure there's a lot more too. No way, Rhonda, really? On what, a pity party for what, Sharon?
why I just stand up for TM. But I also feel like you've done worse to Connie. You've done worse to so many people. I haven't even like approached those topics because I don't know if anyone could even have a soul could do that to somebody.
Nobody did anything to them.
Like not a normal heart, not a black heart, like not even a soul could do that. The stuff with Lou, I've always liked Lou. I don't know what happened if she did say the things at the beginning, and if she did, then you forgive. Like you said stuff, like why would you not forgive? You say things like, well, you know, she said these things at the beginning and she hurt people's feelings when she said this or that, or
Why don't you just mind your own business, Jules?
you hold people to a standard that you don't hold yourself to. And the only thing that's ever going to stop you is if people stop talking about you. Like stop talking about you. You love it. Admit that you love it. I mean, that's just facts.
No, I don't love it.
You wake up and you every day do a live about what has been done to you, what could be done to you. You twist what was done to you. You twist back what was done to you. You twist it so many ways you build a freaking brain.
Jules,
Like
shut the fuck up.
you do it so many different ways. I'm grateful that you're finally doing it to enough people that they actually see it. You said it to me when you made up the whole lone survivor. You made up the put the port in.
I never said that. I never said that, and I've been saying that over and over again. But you did a lot of fucking bullshit, and there's all kinds of proof for it. You can keep saying you didn't, but there is.
Put up I told everyone, no, I said I did. You have the text. I did say, give me my money back. Because when I found out you were lying to Ollie and TM at the same time, I said, I don't want any more parts of this. Like, give me my money back.
Lying about what? Lying about what, lady?
Not because I care about money and you turn into like she didn't have money, da da da. Then Joe told her,
No. Tiffany said that. Tiffany M said that.
get the money back. Like, no, I gave you whatever money for. Then I found out like a car payment that you didn't have, which of course I'd never said anything about a car, driving a car. Didn't know you had a car anymore. It's just ridiculous. You can take anything and twist it. Like, give me your car payment back. Come on, SG. Look, like you twist things so bad in your own mind, you believe it. Like you believe it, and then you take what was done to you, and then you say, like, I heard a little clip because I just listened to. Thank God, I just like clip in a little bit, and I hear a bit, and you said to Lou, basically, I hope that you have enough like good. That's why you're not doing well because you have so much hatred in you.
I don't know if she's doing well or not.
So you just bullied her. Like you bullied her like worse than what you pretended I bullied you for. You
Pretended. First of all, Lou came in my chat and was being a dickhead, okay? She doesn't need to come into the chat and, start shit.
said that she's not doing as well because she has negative energy because she wasn't buying into your bullshit of, oh, can you please be, like her, you were pretending that you want to be her friend, but within seconds you had a video clip of, or an audio clip
Because that's how many audio clips there are of her talking nasty shit.
of her to trash her so bad. So if you really cared about Lou, you wouldn't have had that ready to go. You did it because you were waiting to play it because Lou was going to hopefully.
No, we sincerely meant our positive prayers for her, and she was being a fucking bitch. And I could click to any fucking live stream, but you're damn right. I remember the one where they were being so disgusting. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that.
I wish Lou had gone on panel, but I totally understand why Lou didn't go on panel. But I only heard about this because I watch other channels. I don't watch yours. They happened to mention that Lou went on your channel, so that's how I happened to then find that, and then I heard the one about me,
Really? Because you just said that you happened to listen to a small clip of it. That's what you said a second ago.
which is really silly because then you went radio silent. You were totally trashed by midnight, which is every midnight, I'm sure. And then you went
I
radio
was totally trashed by midnight. You need to go fuck yourself.
silent for like minutes. People were like trying to talk to you. Kimberly, Melissa the other day when she talked about my dirty scabby legs, which I did get bitten by. I totally got bitten by bugs last summer. I swear they like iron, but I don't think I was really high in iron last summer. But they definitely bit me up. But I don't remember. I mean, you guys know that I had like an episode, so you can say weed. You don't know. I mean, I told you what
I don't give a fuck, Jules.
I have mast cell, which is when I'm really sensitive to everything. So, and Sharon, and then Sharon in the peanut gallery. Jules is a liar. It's so funny. Jules is a liar.
Jules is a liar.
I smoked weed my whole life. It never happened to me. Well, yeah, people get things, people have different reactions to stuff than other people. And then you with your like sex mind's my bullshit. Oh, she's a Christian woman. She said fucking. Like, who cares? Come on, really, SG? You were so hypocritical.
I really don't care if you say swears, lady.
Like you wish I cursed more. like you didn't like me because I was kind, because I genuinely was nice, and you aren't genuinely nice. That's why you didn't like me, because I actually tried to be kind.
No, you didn't. You said it yourself. You made up some fucking lie and went around telling people I was a liar and saying I was running a racket. I had Munchausen's and you were demanding your money back and everybody else's.
Or I'll ulterior motives the whole time. You called me for a bad reason, which is really mean.
No, I didn't call you for a bad reason. I never even spoke about the phone call. You did.
Me when I was weak, and yeah, you're right. You didn't use it. You didn't like record it and play it for everyone and say Jules wasn't doing well. But you said people asked me to call you, and I wanted to call you. So
people didn't ask me to call you.
I'm not saying you got paid per se, because I'm not gonna like start another rumor about anything like that, like I did not do before.
No, you just slipped up. You just slipped up. You said I'm not gonna start another rumor.
I'm saying you called for a reason. People wanted you to call. And do I think you got paid? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But you definitely gave info back to people because you kept trying to get info out of me.
What info?
Well, why do you do this? Why do you do that? What about this? I mean, you were wanting to be my pretend best friend and saying if I would, and I
never
didn't play along because I was like, well, Joe said that she's doing this for a reason. And I don't think she is, because I was still naive at that time. I really was. I was naive until like the spring, maybe summer. I still try to think the best of SG. I thought that maybe she still had a little bit of a heart, something left in her. But nope.
Jules, stop fucking slandering me.
No heart. And net, I really liked you. I actually thought that, when
Oh, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Pay me to be nice.
I went through stuff with Ollie, I thought that you were like the one that maybe was like a little bit like, no offense, Ollie, just a little softer, but you are falling for the SG Sharon stuff so bad. It's a shame. And I don't understand.
What do you mean she's falling for the SG Sharon stuff? Ollie doesn't even like us.
Because I don't understand. Because you have great lives. I would go to them. You'd be kind to me. I'd be kind to you. But they say really horrible things about people. And I don't understand why you're falling for what they say to other people. It's very mean.
I know, right? She's agitating people. Yeah.
As far as Sharon, I don't have much to say. She's digging her own, life. Yeah, I guess we'll say it like that. You guys are all digging your own graves, basically. Like, Sharon is evil to other people. She
digging her own graves. Why?
Trashes Maddie when she does the same stuff. She just has a better situation with like showers and a guy that will tolerate her with a house. Sharon,
you're the one who got Maddie kicked out of her bando in the middle of fucking winter. And that night, she's, there you were in her live stream, fucking acting like you weren't the reason why she was going around fucking shivering.
Aaron, you have no right to say the stuff that you said about Maddie. Maddie may be, taking advantage of people. I mean, she took advantage of one of my best friends, Jessie Hope, but I still would not wish ill will on her. I feel bad, yet you make fun of everything.
Oh, Jessie Hope, who threatened to withhold any kind of financial support towards Tommy D if he continued to come to my channel.
Her. You guys, the only thing that's gonna ever fix any of you, and I wish people could really, I mean, I kind of want to reach out to people, but I don't. Everyone really just has to shut it down. When you shut it down, that means like you guys don't get any attention. That's all you get any dopamine off of, is you get attention. Every day you look for
Every day you make videos about us, Jules.
something so you can get attention, and so the only way is to shut everybody down. So it had to be like it's not like a mass, I forget what it's called when you try to turn the channel off. Whatever it is, it's not that. When you just all mass decide to like shut down talk of you guys, because you're not going to stop until people stop talking about you because you love it.
Stop what?
It's your dopamine. And I can say that about a few other people, and I hope that they are genuinely doing the right thing and being kind to other people. But you guys all are joining together to do horrible things to people.
Who?
SG, you lie. Like when you call me to pretend to be my friend.
My God, you're such a fucking idiot. I called you because I was genuinely concerned because I'd watched one of your videos and you hadn't been on for a couple of weeks at that point, and I mean, Jesus, Jules. I mean, my God, why do you keep bringing that up? Because I hadn't even brought it up. So fucking weird, Jules.
Lying is when you pretend to be my friend and then you trash me 6, 7, 8 months later when I did nothing to you.
No, you're doing this. It's so fucking weird, lady.
Why? Because you were still angry at me and you did it out of malintent, and you did it to hurt me, to find out info on me. That's what I mean.
No,
by
I never even spoke about it.
Lie all the time. You didn't lie that day. You didn't lie and release a clip of me sounding goofy, because I was goofy. I was definitely goofy that day.
Why? You just said that you were all right that day. You said you sounded all right that day. Now you're saying you sounded goofy? You're all over the place.
Goofy for a few months. We all know that. But to make fun of me is making fun of someone with cancer.
I didn't make fun of you. I didn't even talk about it.
Making fun of someone with a mental illness. Making fun of someone with hurting someone who's lost their daughter.
You're funny.
Hurting someone who's an immigrant, like Luna. Hurting someone who's going through hepatitis.
Shut up, lady.
Right now, saying, Sharon, your friend, saying something like, well, she's got it, but I don't have it. Ha ha ha. I mean, this behavior, like, I did hear this before. I heard girls in high school were really mean, but then women in the old folks home were even meaner. And I'm like, no, there's no fucking way it's like that. And they're like, no, it is like that. In nursing school. And I've learned that it is
in nursing school or in the old folks home.
True, because you guys are in your late 40s, early 50s, and you're learning how to already be meaner than girls in high school.
We're
so
learning.
It's definitely true. You get more miserable. You don't have happy lives or whatever. It's not happy in your life. I don't want to like specify what it is. And let's not,
as if you could specify. What do you know about anybody's lives?
Forget, SG. You basically said that Joe was doing horrible things to girls in the trailer when I was using my own disability check. When I said I want my money back, I wanted my money back because you were lying and you were turning people against each other. I didn't.
Lying how? How was I lying? How was I turning people against each other?
Prove care it. About my money, meaning like you're running a racket, you're a horrible person. I'm like, you are lying to people.
Yeah, you said I was lying about having cancer. I have the screenshots, lady. There's a video up.
Ollie and SG, like, I wouldn't touch them. Like, I would never start fights with them. And you were turning them against each other. So you got balls. I give you that. You definitely have balls.
Ollie and SG.
but I want to know parts and I wanted my money back because I wanted you to leave me alone. That part is true.
I wasn't doing
That-
anything to you. The night before, I fucking had that day actually, I had made a video giving a shout out to your channel, acting like what, like thought you were my friend. But you were going around fucking, unbeknownst to me, telling people I had fucking Munchausens and was running a racket.
those are, I think, facts that have been checked. The lone survivor bullshit and the Munchausen live stream where you came in and I was talking about you, it's all been fact checked. It's not true.
Oh, really? It's been fact checked? Yeah, that's what she said, Stephen. She's been saying it since November 12th, 2020. Since November 12th, 2020, her and her friends have been telling people I was faking cancer and it was Munchausen syndrome and I was running a racket.
So you go against these people that, like, I'm not saying whether I like them or not as far as like best friends. No, I don't think we're best friends, but I respect them. I think they respect me and we can get along amicably. And that pissed you off when I think a couple lives back. I don't know what it was. Something happened to hear you were pissed that people were friends again.
I've never been pissed when people are friends again. I could care less. I mean, it's like all I've ever said is peacefully coexisting. People can live in different neighborhoods and shop at the same grocery store and be, like stay in their own lane. They don't have to ram their carts into each other because they see somebody at the grocery store. That, I mean, it doesn't even, I don't even get your fucking point here. Why are you continuously lying about me? You're the one who would speak to. I have a video up of the very next day after you doing that in a live stream with Ollie and TM.
Well, yeah, I definitely would say that Ollie and TM I have no problems with because those beefs were squashed, just like Bobbles, and I had a beef and that was squashed. So, like I said, I think the only way that we can stop you from hurting more people like Connie.
I'm not hurting anybody. I just wanted to fight cancer and be left alone. Thank you, Stephen. But I'm not running a racket, by the way.
And TH, that's who you really do hurt. People like that. Is to stop talking about you and Sharon because you guys love it. You'll still trash people
So then stop talking.
like Maddie when they're,
I've never
they're
trashed
dying of
Maddie.
addiction, and TH who's trying to come out of an addiction. She's out of it, but she's trying to come out of like the consequences of her addiction. Like she's sorry for what she did in her life and she shouldn't be reminded of it, but you love to do
I'm not doing anything to her.
it to her and anybody. That makes you a suicide troll. And you can point fingers at other people being suicide trolls. They're not. You know they're not suicide trolls. You know exactly what you are. You know exactly what you do.
You know exactly what you are and you know exactly what you did. And if it went to court, you would lose. You'd lose. You've never shown one piece of evidence of anything you're saying, but it's all up on my channel. You're disgusting.
And Inkster Stinkster, Trey, even I think it's Kathy Stanbridge, definitely Stephanie Dawson. There's some names that were great. They try to reason with you, but that's what I'm trying to say. You can't reason with you. You can't talk about you at all.
Inkster Stinkster tried to reason with me. Reason with me about what?
Like that's what Joe was like. You don't talk to that person at all. Like you leave their name out of your mouth.
Then why don't you?
It can get done is if everybody stops.
Then why don't? No. Why do you keep trying to turn people against my channel? You feel threatened by me in some way because you're a dirtbag.
I was talking about you and Sharon. That's the only thing you guys have as content and a life. That's all you got.
Well, I have no qualms about proving my case, Stephen. I know exactly what happened. I know exactly what was done to me, and it was disgusting. It was disgusting. She's disgusting.
point in time from when I've seen her. She has been, episode. You
No,
called me.
not that. I'm not even planning on doing that though, Stephen. She's the one who keeps threatening it, Stephen. Well, why doesn't she ever show any proof either? I'd like to see some proof from this woman.
Me. I didn't call you. You called me. Check, quote, check up on me. I fell for it. I was still going through my episode in the spring. You said horrible things about it since, that I had dirty legs and dirty toenails, which
Funny thing is, on your video that I played just a little bit ago, you were giggling and laughing about how evil you were in the spring and your videos. Sounds to me like you knew exactly what you were doing.
I could get that fixed pretty quick, because they're so dirty at the nail salon. You called me, so you're
And
a
the
liar.
thing is, Stephen, over 22 million people in the world have had some kind of an experience with, no, I don't know, Turtle Boy, with cancer. And this woman was disgusting. What she did is disgusting.
You lie. You lie.
No, I
You
don't.
lie. You lie.
No, I
You
don't.
lie. End of story.
No, it isn't.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that there are other channels that talk about you, but the end
You're
result is
glad that there's other channels that talk about me. Jules, you better show some fucking proof. Your guess is as good as mine, probably because I'm still here and I didn't die, Stephen. Probably because I didn't die. These are people who are things that are on a live trawlers. They're on a live trawlers, and that's what they wanted. They wanted me to die, whether it be from cancer or from some other reason. But that's what she wanted.
you lie. So words are wasted on you. You lie all the time.
About what,
You
Jules?
called me to check up on me. I thought you were being kind, and I actually said to Joe,
Jules, you even said yourself, I never told anybody about it, never did anything about the call. Why do you keep bringing it up?
I won't say your name. Well, okay, I'll just say your name. Who cares? SG called me, and he said, "Why did she call you? Why did that thing call you?" And I said,
That thing? She literally had a live stream saying no mention of the lone survivor.
"Well, to check up on me," and he knew right through, like right away, why you called me. Me being naive, or not naive, but just
But I didn't do anything about the phone call. I didn't mention the phone call. No, I didn't see that one, Stephen.
always hoping the best. Said, I think that she wants to reconcile, or
No, I don't want to reconcile, but I genuinely was concerned because you were talking about that Joe had left and stuff. Fine, Epitrash.
not sure, because you keep claiming that I'm mean to you and all this past stuff, which is, it was all in the past, and it's not true. And we can go through that, point by point. Lone survivor. Nobody needs to hear it anymore. They already know what you're like now. At the time, 2 years ago, they didn't know. They let it go because you did it to me, and you're doing it to TH now. And I'm not.
Prove it, Jules, or stop talking about me.
You can say you're not okay with it, and you're gonna do something. No, I'm saying everyone's doing something about it. Everybody, because it's horrendous. You don't make fun of someone's head's fucking.
Everybody who?
Sorry, I don't care. Someone's head fucking scarf and make fun of them unless you are just a pitifully horrible woman. So you called me to check up on me. And I wasn't quite right yet. I was still going through my episode. And now you take that and you make fun of me for it. It's horrible.
When? When? Because I hadn't mentioned it. So when?
I could say it's been 2 years you did horrible things to me, but you're doing it to other people now.
No. But 2 years is how long? I know, right? Exactly, Stephen. The way she said that, I know.
So you're proving the point that you are a horrible person. So I don't have to prove anything. I can just let
No,
it
you
be
do. No, you fucking do. Or keep my fucking name out of your mouth.
you, and it'll just work itself out. But I talked to you, and I wasn't quite right, and you acted like everything was fine, and I thought you were my friend, and that's a proof to everyone that's on your page, which I don't know who they are, but anyone that follows
But I never mentioned the phone call.
you or goes in your chat that thinks that you can be nice sometimes, because you can be. You can be one way, and you can be a complete opposite, total opposite, in like a blink of an eye. You can take your channel from
When are you nice? Ever?
doing great, which is not doing great, but I'm just saying, like on a small, like minuscule scale. People actually going to your channel, and then people just completely
That
deserting
sounds like a jealous comment right there.
your channel. I don't. It actually pains me to hear people have videos about you at times, because it's pointless, because you're going to keep doing what you do, which is basically lie, pretend to be someone's friend, and then you stop. I'm at a stop sign, so you can go on whatever. I'm in my truck. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm at a stop sign. With my seatbelt on, and what you're doing to TH is what you did to me. You are tearing her apart bit by bit, and I'm really proud of her. I think that she's an amazing person for putting up with what you put her through.
Got her windshield wipers going. It's not even raining.
And she's positive, but you don't want her to be positive,
I think we're friends, Stephen.
because you're angry at your life.
Yes,
People can do video after video.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
That's all it comes down to. You are angry at anyone that's happy with their life, that has some semblance of happiness, which you saw in me.
No, I wouldn't, Tomcat. You're absolutely right. And I never even mentioned the phone call, and she's the one who keeps bringing it up like I did something nefarious to her from the phone call. I didn't.
And you wanted that to stop. And so you're going to do whatever you can over and over to anyone you can to take away their happiness and to make fun of someone's kid's teeth. TH has already said she felt bad about that. She is such an honest, open person. You can say she lies. I don't know. I don't know about the past. I don't know if she did or did not. To me,
I didn't make fun of his teeth. Yeah, I feel like we're friends. I think we're all friends. I mean, I enjoy this group here. I really do. I like it. I mean, they could say what they want about YouTube, but I think that there's way more positives. It's all in how we see it and how we do things. I mean, I'm listening to this woman. I'm not mad. I'm just disgusted that she has to keep saying the same, because she's trying to instigate fights, and exactly what Net said. Because she was successful at, and Tom, Chosen One was successful at isolating me. She was successful at it. They were successful at kicking me right out of the algorithms. Like it took me 4 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. Exactly, Stephen, which is why I called her, because I genuinely wanted to make sure she was okay. Thank you, Tomcat. I mean, I never even mentioned it. She's mentioning it, making it like it wasn't genuine. I didn't do anything to her. I didn't say anything about the phone call.
it's irrelevant if she's ever lied in her life. If someone lied, that's irrelevant. I don't think that she has lied any point in time from when I've seen her. She has been open and honest as a mother. That okay.
So wait a minute. If somebody lies, it's irrelevant. But I lie. I lie. But if TH lies, it's irrelevant. Wow.
Maybe Zacky's teeth or whoever's teeth, could have been better. But depression is depression, and sadness, anything anyone goes through, and you should know that. You of all people, because that's why you do what you do. You hide behind this. I can't even explain.
You're so fucking rotten, man. You're the one who must be miserable, Jules.
You take words and you twist them. I should probably move, but no one's behind me, so I'll give it a second. you're not, so I don't want to say you're smart because that would be giving you a compliment, but you are smart in the fact that you know how to twist words. But anyone that's good at words and linguistics and anything of anything, like listening to like how you break things down and
I don't get it, Steven.
pause and manipulate, they know what you're doing. And I do like Inkster Stinkster. I don't know who she is. You know, I'm not anti-Sharon. I'm not anti anyone. I'm not anti-you. I don't give in to like making fun of anybody, but I do
It sounds like you do. And if you like Inkster Stinkster, then you obviously did.
think that she has a lot of good points that I might have started out as Inkster Stinkster, like, oh, well, she started out making fun of somebody else. You're so good at just finding like the smallest little thing and just tearing it apart, yet not looking at yourself. How, I was horrified at the 2 days. Like, my
You need
episode
to shut up, Jules.
was bad, but it didn't hurt other than two people. It didn't hurt anybody. And they both forgave me very quickly because they understood, because they understand like science, science. There's a thing called science. And, you explain science and they go, okay, yeah.
I don't
right
care
away.
about your episode, Jules. I just want you to stop slandering me because you're a liar.
They figure it out. But to make fun of somebody like you have, oh God, oh God. Like, I am so glad that I want to pull out here, but I'm not gonna, 'cause I'm not done yet. I am so glad that TH is such a strong, amazing, beautiful woman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same person on the phone in real life that I am on here. What am I gonna lie about, you, Jules? I mean, come on, man. What?
so proud of her because she is your second or third or fifth or 10th suicide trolling event that you've done. I mean, it could be
My 10th suicide trolling event? Hi, MJ. 10th suicide trolling event? Shut up, Jules. Start showing some proof. Stop saying you don't have to show proof.
it could be your 50th. I don't know. I mean, but it's suicide trolling. When you want to break someone down at every level, it's suicide trolling.
You mean when they're bald on chemotherapy and you're saying no mention of the lone survivor and giving me fucking 57 thumbs down on chemo vlogs?
Did it to me. And people might be like, oh, well, we're not sure about this or that. Did she say Munchausen's? Did she not say Munchausen's? You full well know what happened. You full well know.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hi, Melissa. Not too much, Melissa.
No. What? Oh my God. You know what happened. You know that we reconciled, that things were not said about you, and yet you still use it against me.
No, we never reconciled, Jules. Never. I just try to peacefully coexist and be, decent to people, even if they're rotten.
Try to belittle me, and I will not let it happen to TH. I will stay in contact with whomever wants to stay in contact with me, and I will give them evidence and facts and logic, right? So logic, logic, not emotion.
Show us.
You base things off of multiple things. You find a fault, you degrade it, and then you twist it. And words are very powerful. You use your words to be what you think are weapons, which have worked your whole life. I mean, I know they have, because you couldn't have gotten so good at being such a mean person if you haven't been doing this your whole life. You've been doing this.
Doing what, Jules?
Your whole life. And I'm sorry that my nails, oh, there you go. My nails are
When did you know me my whole life?
so dirty. I'm sorry I don't get my nails done all the time and my toenails done. And, my legs shaved.
I don't care about your legs, your toenails, or your shaving.
I hardly remember that my legs were not shaved. I hardly remember that my legs were scabby. But like, you do things to try to hurt people and make them feel like that they're disgusting.
You just said yourself that you had a lot of bug bites. I don't even understand this.
And yet you are, and you live, and you exist disgustingly, and you have the voice. Not the voice. Yeah, you have the voice. You have the most disgusting voice. Sorry, you have the most disgusting voice.
Wow. Jeez, oh Pete, you're a fucking bitch, Jules. You really are. You are a fucking bitch.
That no one would want to be around that. that disgustingness. And so you have burnt bridges. I mean, it's obvious to all of us. You burnt bridge after bridge of people, and they don't want to hear your disgusting voice. So you keep using your disgusting voice to hurt other
And I'm the bully? You're so funny, Steven.
people. I'm not going to talk about, can you get a man, can you get this and get that, because I mean, it's very obvious. It's very obvious. I mean, if you think that like my disgusting nails could make my man go cheat on me, which is what you said, it's ridiculous. Like I'm very.
I didn't say that. And if I did, I think it's I don't even know. I could care less though, Jules. Stop fucking slandering me, you crazy bitch. By admittance.
Cute. I'm very beyond just my nails. Like he would love to get my nails done if I wanted them. Like, oh, you want your nails done? Like I asked first in a second, will you get my nails done? And that's why you're angry because you
Burnt bridges with a disgusting voice.
know, and that's fine. You can be angry and bitter, and that's your thing. I mean, I understand being bitter. I'd be bitter if I were you too. But to be bitter and hurt other people, that's not okay.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, exactly. Yep. I know, right, Melissa? And she had that shock collar on Molly for a little while there, remember?
And I'm so grateful that there are so many people on board now that weren't on board 2 years ago to say,
You're so grateful. So you're admitting that 2 years ago when you started on me while I was fighting for my life, and now you're what? So grateful that what? You've got a bunch of other bullies? What the fuck are you grateful for?
enough's enough, because Tiffany does not deserve that. Like she might have been depressed. She might have had a drug problem when she was younger, and she might have not been, the mother that she wanted to be, which she wanted to be an amazing mother. Depression causes a lot of things. So
Jules, don't you get it? They said 50-50 to me. I was fighting for my life. If you think I give a shit what TH was going through or anybody else, I mean, it's not that I didn't care, but during the time you had made what I was going through such a lonely fucking obstacle for me. You increased the stress. You were harassing people when they gave to my GoFundMe. You and that bitch Luna were fucking reporting the GoFundMe for fraud and having live streams telling people to report my GoFundMe for fraud. Exactly, Stephen. Many years early.
I don't know what happened with the kid's teeth. I don't know anything about the kid's teeth. I just know that
You mean
found
living, right? Living.
some little loophole. Like you think you're a lawyer, you found a loophole to make fun of teeth of a child.
No, I didn't.
And make it out that she did that to you.
This is Tiny Butterfly Queen.
Or did that somehow, it involves your life. And then as far as your daughter's, clones accounts, I mean, if you're that hateful, people of course are going to make clone accounts of your daughters. They're going to do whatever they can to piss you off. I mean, that's just like tit for tat.
That's you. It's you doing that shit. You and that scabby boyfriend are you, in my opinion.
You do this, you do that. I don't know who did it, but to blame me,
I
to blame me for going in there, to blame other people for doing things that are just like so out of control. I don't know.
I think you need to shut the fuck up, Jules.
That anything's going to stop you except your own, demons, and your demons. So I really don't think anyone.
My own demons? The fuck are you talking about? You're a demon. Yeah, I know, right, Steven?
Is going to. That's why it pains me a bit to see that people put time into making videos to try to explain to you who you are, because only your demons are going to find you. You will not understand.
You are an evil fucking bitch.
Until your demons hit you. And you might be like, no, my demons are not going to hit me. They are. They always do. You make fun of you. Granted, you don't make fun of Maddie. I give that to you over. I do have to move now. I do give that. Oh, I'm driving with my seatbelt on, with my hand in the air. I do give that to you over. You're
driving with your seatbelt on, with your hands in the air. How nice of you for the other drivers on the road.
Cohort who is just as evil as you are. I mean, I don't know who's more evil. I don't have like an evil odometer to say who's more evil, but you both are. Like you said, you're only in it to. You've said it. You're doing it together.
Exactly, Matt.
Cohorts. But you will not be stopped by voices. The only things that are going to stop you are people. No people are going to stop you. The only thing that's going to stop you is, well, people are going to stop you. The only people that are going to stop you is like legally,
She's such a douchebag.
or you're going to drink yourself to death. And
I'm gonna
I hope
drink myself to death. The fuck.
that you get help before then. And there are going to be people who I feel really like should not be in your chat, because I've only gone in it like twice or 3 times. I've watched your videos, but I think only like 3 or 4 people that I'm ashamed. Yet at the same time, I can understand.
Why are you trying to talk people up coming to my live streams? I don't even know.
And how they're talking about the propagandists. They're not talking about Hitler per se. They're talking about someone that can act like Hitler and act like it's okay and it's not okay.
I act like Hitler?
When you are projecting an idea that is so absurd, and there are people that are so gullible to go along with it. Oh God, it's so a shame. I cringe. I cringe for those people that do that. But they're only like inflating your ego and your
God, she's a douchebag.
cohort's ego, and it'll only continue as long as they keep making videos about you, because you're gonna be thinking, oh, they're making videos about me. I'm something special. Therefore, I keep doing it. No.
You're such a douchebag.
I wish they would stop making videos about you, but that does not make you guys special. You both are not special because there are videos made about you. There are videos made about you because you are so disgusting humankind. They make videos about you.
She's disgusting. She's the disgusting one. She is such a bitch, man. Oh, well, thank you, Melissa. I did see another video.
My distance. I don't talk about them.
That's a lie.
I don't lash back at them.
Lie.
I do not respond to them.
Lie.
I know they're calling me nut, and
I thought that didn't bother you. Nut.
and I talk about my disability,
What a bitch CVX is, huh?
and it's due to domestic violence and verbal abuse is why I am disabled.
Well, then let's bring up that lie. All right, we're going to debunk all your lies. We're going to put them right out there. You said,
Well, here's what I'm curious about, CVX, is how would you know the truth about somebody else's life or disabilities? That's what's getting me right there.
you were disabled because of a car accident. Now it's because of your domestic violence. If you're going to say that, then why don't you just be more specific about it?
I've been diagnosed disabled because of that. They're saying it's because I'm a nut. So they are still bullying me. Still.
This is CVX, by the way.
They're gaslighting me on other channels.
And
So
she's
here we-
playing NetNet. She's playing NetNet.
Have the word of I might be the week, maybe the month, I'm not sure, but gaslighting is something that not just learned. So we're going to be hearing a lot more about gaslighting.
But you guys can say gaslighting and deflection and narcissism and everything else all the time. Oh, the CVX channel link. I don't know if NetNet, did you find that or?
Lighting.
I think they were hoping that I was reading it or watching them. Well, I did have it.
We don't. No one has to hope that, Annette. You fucking stalk everybody's channel looking for anybody.
How about you and your buddies stop talking about people and then there wouldn't be anything there?
Talking about you. You're a stalker. You're a stalker.
To catch a glimpse of it. And
Catch a glimpse, sure.
Carrie Mann, if you don't want me to call you Carrie Mann, I won't.
She doesn't care. I'm gonna start calling her Carrie Mann. No one fucking cares, bitch.
I don't know. Carrie Mann was saying she thought it was sexually harassing.
I only reference that to you because I don't like to say your normal channel name. It's not made to insult you in any way, shape, or form.
No.
And I'm sorry that does insult you, that I referred you as
Doesn't insult her. She doesn't care. She thinks it's hilarious.
Carrie Mann.
Well, good. Carrie Mann, Carrie Mann, Carrie Mann.
but I don't know what else to call you other than your normal channel name. So
I just want everyone to, when she gets to the part about talking about domestic violence and how that came about, how she double speaks, she's not good enough to do that.
I don't know why you would think domestic violence is something to even talk about or try to debunk.
But she tries to do her best to dance around and backtrack everything she said in the past. I want you to pay close attention to it.
screenshots of everything you said about me in Cray's live stream.
So,
I took screenshots. I got it all.
No,
So?
not so. No, not so. No, you don't get to make a video calling her a stalker and saying so to the fact that somebody is slandering her and fucking disgusting shit that's going on. You don't get to pretend that the shit doesn't occur.
Still defaming my character because I've been through domestic violence.
okay.
You know what? You're
What
a
the fuck
real
are you giggling about, bitch? You think domestic violence is funny?
winner, Carrie.
Woo woo,
You're
she
a
is.
real winner. You got problems. You have issues. And just before
Carrie, man, you got issues just like tissues.
When you got an issue, you need a tissue? You need a snot rag? Thank you, Tomcat.
you started making fun of me, you're saying you're leaving the drama. You don't want any part of the crazies on YouTube.
First of all, you're running out of breath. And second of all,
First of all, why are you talking like that? I don't hear her running out of breath.
you're the one that says that every fucking day.
Well, you're the crazy one.
Uh-huh.
You are the crazy one. And nobody else is. Crazy people insult people that have had trauma in their life. You are crazy for insulting me. The way
That's true, CVX. Why you don't have a response for that?
you have that in comments. Are you obsessed with me, Carrie? I think you are. You watch me. You must be because you keep talking about me. Huh?
Well, what are you doing right now? Are you upset?
What are you doing right now? It's her live stream. She can talk about her life, on her live stream, and she can mention when she sees other people saying lies and slander about her. What's your fucking role in this? Why do you have a video up making a roll about it? Carrie, man, just some douchebag.
Us with Carrie Ann? You must be. Because you keep talking about her in comments.
No, she doesn't. Carrie Mann does.
You can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop,
will you,
won't stop.
Carrie? If you say you're done with the drama, stop harassing people online.
Annette, if I had time, which I will make time for you on this, I'll go back to every single solitary time that you said that you're done with the
So,
drama, you're done with the CWC community, and your channel's all about the House of Joy, Love, and Peace, or whatever the F you said. You're a big hypocrite, lady.
Because you're causing
well, perhaps when she says she's done with the drama, some idiot makes a video like this, and then she says, fuck that, I'm going to defend myself. So, is that a problem for you? Then tell your buddies to stop talking shit.
the drama, Carrie. So I had to say that, you guys. She's rotten. She's a rotten human being.
Carrie, man, you're rotten. You're rotten.
After what I read in
Wow, that's pretty lame.
in that live stream, it was sick. So I have screenshots of it. I can read it off to you guys.
She did? Wow, that's terrible. Yes, she is, Chris.
She's a nutcracker, I'm telling you. She called
Nutcracker? That sounds like a derogatory statement toward Carrie Ann. So now you called her Carrie Man and a nutcracker. Okay, let's continue.
Nutcracker is a derogatory statement, and you want to call Annette nuts? Well, I suggest you get a hold of Tchaikovsky and let him know that his very famous ballet and his, music that he composed is a bad, something. I mean, really, you better call and report the Nutcracker ballet, lady.
me a nut. I mean, gosh, keep my name out of your mouth. Well, Nut Nut is not my name. You guys know that, but she refers to me as a Nut Nut.
And no one has said not anywhere on YouTube about you more than you.
No, you're wrong, lady. And if you want to say that, then I suggest you have something to back that up. Thank you, Tomcat.
Have that. I would bet $10,000 on. No one has said nut about you more than you have yourself.
You mean because she's bitching about it, and saying people have called her that? Well, there's a big difference between her saying that and pointing that out, or people saying it for derogatory reasons, okay? So, get over that.
I want to share these comments that she had made. It's sick.
Then do it. No.
If it's exasperating to you, CVX, then why are you making a video?
Cares. Do it.
It's really sick.
That was her part 1. Now we'll listen to her part 2. Because apparently, you know, I mean.
I will. I'll look that up. Enjoy your joy. I think I remember you. I get so many people that come in here. But yeah, I'm being gaslit. I don't say a word. I haven't been saying a word about any of these people, and they're just making fun of me in comments everywhere. And
that is true. So if you want to deny that, CVX, I don't know what to tell you.
I wish I could share these screenshots that I got. I can read them off.
Listen, I don't know why you keep breathing and sighing like that. You sound like you're out of breath. You said that she was out of breath, but you sound like you're having a problem breathing right there.
Please, while we're young. Jesus.
Oh, here's one of them. She said she's disabled from being hit by a car. Now she says she was labeled disabled from domestic violence. Wonder which one it is. Guess it depends on the subject of the day.
Oh, really, Tomcat? Wow, that sounds good.
That's what I'm wondering. Which one is it? Please explain.
Did you guys hear me just say that? Well, I'm not disabled from a car accident.
Wait. This is the part that needs to be listened to very carefully. If you can sort this out, please let me know.
I'm disabled from domestic.
I don't know how an ex disability affects you in any way. Oh, thank you, Stephen. I do have videos up.
Violence. When I got into the car accident, that's when I filed for disability. And the doctor told me that you are permanently disabled just from the abuse you endured in the domestic violence situation itself.
So you got in the car accident. I guess you were hurt because you filed for disability. But then the doctor turned the chair around and poked his head up and said, "Oh no, you're disabled from the domestic abuse." Okay, I can't wait to hear the rest of this, Annette.
You can't? Wow.
The car accident has nothing to do with you're more disabled from the car accident, but that's
okay. Wait a minute. I'm trying to unpack this. You're more disabled from the car accident, but I just have to listen to the rest.
Now you do know, CVX, that this right here is absolute proof that you are the bully, because Annette wasn't speaking about you and wasn't addressing you, and yet you think you're in the position to pretend that Annette's life in some way affects yours and sit there and snicker and sigh over somebody else's trials and tribulations.
To this to understand.
You're mainly permanently disabled from the domestic violence.
Okay.
So does that answer your question, Gary?
That answers no one's question, Annette.
Are you
Really? Well, then you're not too bright, because basically what she's saying is She got into a car accident, but she had suffered so much years of abuse that, while talking to her doctor, that the PTSD must have come out. And there you go. How hard is that for you to figure out? And how does it affect you, CVX?
Trying to spread rumors about me?
No, she's trying to gaslight. Just, like your favorite word now. There's no rumors to be spread. We're just listening to your own words and that. Please don't.
Okay, so what? What's your problem here? Where's your dog in this fight, CVX?
On.
That's what I'm wondering. You're taking every word I say on my channel and you're trying to debunk what I say, that I'm lying? Is that what you're doing? No.
It's not that hard to do, just from your own words. But keep going.
Why? I didn't see you debunk any lies. So how is it? It seems like it is hard to do, CVX, because I didn't hear any lies from Annette, and I haven't seen you debunk shit.
Oh, I don't lie about my life.
Okay.
I mean, it's crazy. You're so obsessed with me that you talk about me in every single comment where you comment, Carrie. Why do you keep doing that? You're obsessed. Are you jealous of me? You must be.
Of your strength.
It's really crazy.
And I have to tell you, Carrie told me in our super secret Discord chat, she's super duper 100% jealous of you.
Crazy that your haters just love you.
So let me get this straight, CVX. If that's not true, what you just said, you're the liar. You're trying to debunk somebody else's lies while lying. Okay. Makes sense.
Much that they can't stop talking about you.
That doesn't. What?
I know you're
Even Hank raised his head up with his ears and went, what?
listening, Carrie. Do you want me to call you Carrie Man or Carrie? I'll call you Carrie.
Again, she doesn't care. Carrie Mann is perfectly fine with her.
I'll be respectful, even though you're not respectful to me.
Yeah, they're super secret or Discord.
So, quit gaslighting me.
There's that word.
She's allowed to use a fucking word. Is that a problem for you? True, Marley.
No, this is not me, Boofus Moofus. I did not slip into the dark side of the chosen one community.
Yeah, that's secular, by the way, Net. That's secular.
I am not any part of the dark side of the chosen one community.
Mm-hmm.
I want nothing to do with that dark side of the chosen one community. They are sick individuals.
Where is that dark side? The dark side of the
You're sitting in it, CVX.
moon? Is that? I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm trying to sort it out.
They're hateful, rotten human beings. That's
Rotten?
what they are.
Rotten.
No, it's what are you not? You don't understand like the word rotten, or is there something that you need to? I don't know. You keep repeating it when she says it. I don't get it, CVX.
And they gaslight people to torment them, just like Carrie just did to me. She's a gaslighter. She's one of those people that are abusive online. So,
Carrie Mann, you're nothing but a rotten gaslighter.
See, it wasn't all in vain, Net. At least CVX learned about her friend, Carrie Mann.
While we're young, come on, tick, 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 tick. I don't have
stop
time.
what, Boofus Moofus? I'm getting rid of you. I don't want you here.
Oh, God. I'll have to speed this up.
Thank you, whoever got rid of them. I just went to
It probably should have been sped up anyway. You didn't have it sped up.
go block them, but thank you, whoever got rid of them. Yeah, it's post-traumatic stress disorder, but I know what to look for in different relationships. Whoever I come in contact with, whenever they open their mouths, I can sense an abusive person. That quick, the minute they open their mouth. Carrie's an abusive person. She's talking about
Yeah, they are disgusting.
me everywhere in the CWC community. She must be on the dark side of the CWC community.
Well, thank you, Stephen.
Evil. The evil side of the CWC community. So, hey, you guys, it is
Well, that makes sense to me, CVX.
outside and kind of like blizzard conditions right now.
It's got your brain scrambled, I think.
So, yeah, that crave.
it's got her brain scrambled. Do you hear yourself, CVX? And you don't know where the dark side is? That's you, CVX.
Lady over there, she's the same way. She's the same way. Calling somebody else a name for no reason at all is abuse.
So, like calling somebody Carrie Mann for no reason at all. That's abuse. I
It's not no reason at all.
think.
I want nothing to do with those behaviors. So
Yeah.
You know,
No,
CVX, just because you pretend that Carrie Mann doesn't sit there and say rotten shit about Annette and everybody else, doesn't make it not true.
Yeah.
yes, I do demand respect. But if you're going to do me wrong, I'm going to call you out on it. I'm not going to hold it in. I'm not.
We all know you're not going to hold anything in. Everybody on the chosen one community, probably your kids too, know that you don't hold
Does that bother you some way?
jack shit in.
Attacking you over what you said to me or how you made fun of me. I'm just going to come right out and tell you who you are. And what you're doing is not okay. So sad there's people out there in this world that are like this, but I'm not putting up with bullshit either. So
Wait. Oh God, you said a cuss word.
This is lame, CVX. This is lame.
Annette, don't go there.
yes, I have come a long way. Enjoy your joy. I sure have. I'm strong because of my life experiences. And because I'm so strong, I have a lot of haters. I don't put up with their bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
I pull them out. I point them out.
Oops.
And I call them out and I tell them who they are. And they don't like it.
Heavens to Betsy. She said another cuss word.
Well, if the shoe fits, you're going to wear it.
Yes, that is what she's trying to do, Stephen. Yeah.
Right, Carrie? You're gaslighting me and you're obsessed with me. Why do you have to talk about me in every single comment on every single channel that you go to? Why?
Ooh, curious as to how you know that, Annette. I think
Because she fucking does it. And because Annette has the right to look at other people's live streams and you know, fucking you can bet your ass that there's Carrie Mann in there fucking bashing somebody, whether it's me or Annette, you know, there she is consistently inciting some fucking bullshit with some fucking lies, okay? And there's other people in there doing the same fucking thing. So, hey, if you think that it's wrong for people who aren't going to take some bullshit to fucking speak out when a bunch of douchebag complete strangers are fucking slandering you, well, then I don't know what to tell you, CVX. But you know what I think is wrong? Somebody with no dog in the fight fucking sitting there fucking continuously inserting themselves.
you're stalking her. I really do. Stalker.
I think she's monitoring her disgusting behavior, and it's necessary because Carrie Mann is a fucking freak.
Because you're obsessed. I said nothing about you. I want nothing to do with you. And you still continue to talk about me behind my back. You're a loser, Carrie. Plain and simple, you're a loser. And that's just my opinion.
Yep, absolutely. I agree.
Okay, so if somebody says something on a YouTube channel, which is a public forum, that's talking behind your back. All right.
Okay, talking in front of her back. I don't give a fuck how you put it. Carrie Mann can keep her fucking mouth shut. As can you. GCVX, you don't have nothing to say unless Annette says something. Is she your go-to for knowing what to say on your live stream or your video, whatever the fuck it is? So you wasted what, 20 minutes of your life, CVX, to make no point? Good going, lady. Good going. Good going. She does sound like a fucking jerk. A lot of them do. A lot of them. Oh, you did? Drop your link. Net.
People that can't see that are messed up in the head. If you can't see that the things you preach about, you're going and doing too, that makes you a hypocrite.
So that you get the
Have something
views, Net,
psychologically wrong with you.
for your, and everybody subscribe to Net.
That's just the name of the game. Sorry. Just saying. You know? No. T-shirt. It's not, it is confidential, but if they call anonymous, that's different than them saying it's confidential. If they call anonymously, it takes a lot to find. That's just the way it is. If someone doesn't give their name or agency,
so she's still lying about that CPS shit, in my opinion, allegedly. I mean, if there's something going on with CPS, that's probably the school that did that, in my opinion. You know. I'll leave you with a joke about bear shitting in the woods. A bear and a rabbit were in the woods and they were taking a shit next to each other. And the bear asked the rabbit, "Do you have a problem with crap sticking to your fur?" And the rabbit said, "No." So the bear wiped his ass with him. It's you know, little joke. I do appreciate you guys for hanging with me for this amount of time. And I suggest everybody go and check out NetNet's channel and Steven 7 Pounders and anybody else who's got channels here. And kindness goes a long way and encouragement goes even further. It really does. So I know I have a lot of videos, but definitely go back to some from during the time of the, you know, why did the baby cross the road? Because his mother was on the other side, trying to get away from his mother. I don't know. But really, really, steel sharpens steel, and united we stand, and divided we fall. And let's keep being those warriors. Peace, love, and tacos. Love you guys.